right back. Be right back. Episode 5. What's good? What's good? We back. Episode 5. What's good, my brother?
Hey, yo, Q.
We back in this thing, man.
What up,
Another
brother?
week. What's good? What's good, man? How you doing?
Shit, all is well, man.
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
complaining.
Yes, sir.
Complaining at all.
Same shit over here. Same shit over here. Damn. Get my
Greater
mic right.
remission to be greater.
Yes, sir. That we will be. What you get into this weekend, man? Anything?
Hey, man, you trying to like put me out there, and is this one of your put outs again?
What put out? Nah. I'm
Hey,
genuinely
y'all.
actually like I think
Hey,
that's one thing
hey,
we need
y'all.
to
He
check
snuck
into.
and listened to the album.
See, I wasn't even going there. I wasn't
Okay.
see that guilty conscience. That guilty conscience, man.
Yeah,
Nah, I was
man.
just saying
Cause I was finna
genuinely.
be like, I'm the executive producer. Somebody made a comment about earlier. Yeah, I was finna get up there. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say
nah.
Diddler shit, but
Nah, man. We ain't tripping, man. We're gonna get it. Matter of fact, man, we might as well. Since we done opened the door, we might as well get in that. If y'all don't know, man, we really we referring to Baby Keem new project Casino. See, now we were supposed to do a reaction. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even just on my dog, man. It's just some technical difficulties, man. Niggas trying to figure out, and so
no,
we weren't
that's on
able to
me.
do. We we
Y'all,
we we wasn't able to do a reaction to this, but we did get a chance to check it out, man. And let me tell you, bro, Baby King, you did it again, bro. His last album, uh, damn, what is it, Metallic Blue or something like that, man.
mm-hmm.
It's hard, and then
Melodic Blue.
Melodic Blue. There we go. Yeah. So his last album was dope, and this ain't too far from it. I might slightly say the last one I like a little better, but I ain't mad at this album at all, man. It's definitely up there. But yeah, man, how you feel about? Oh, before we get into this, I'm tripping, man. Make sure you follow us at Reasonable Clout Podcast on all social media. Clout and Reason on X. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube at Reasonable Clout Podcast.
They gonna prescribe, huh?
Subscribe. You could prescribe too, man. We could be your prescription. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever you do, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also we have the Patreon coming soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah. What's your feelings on this Baby King project, man? First of
Man,
all, how familiar are you with Baby King? Is this
yeah.
your
So
introduction to him?
yes and no. My introduction was Melodic Blue, but
Okay.
I didn't get to finish that particular project. You remember we had just spoke about it, and I really wasn't on him like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently, I went back, listened to a few songs off of Melodic Blue, but I didn't get to finish the project that day. Um, then I moved on to this particular project, which
Mm-hmm. Casino.
man, hey, this is masterful work, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is one, and I was gonna say this to you earlier. I'm putting this over the fall off.
I ain't mad.
I'm putting this over the fall off, and my reaction would have been crazy. It would have not been the same as the way that it was with Cole. And this is something I wasn't expecting, which I think that adds to it a little bit for the simple fact that I didn't know what to expect,
Right.
but what I received, hey, I appreciate it a whole lot, bro, on different levels. Like no skips,
Facts. Facts.
no
Even the
skips.
well, I'll let you finish out. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, no skips on it. Um, from the concepts to the stories to the production. I mean everything. You know, this project, hey, it's a bar that's set now.
Mm-hmm.
For 2026, it's a bar that's set now. If you call yourself, oh well, he said I'm not a lyricist, right?
When he was kicking all the lyrics on that mug. You know what I'm saying? I said, it was your
I'm
most
wait,
lyrical song, bro.
wait a minute. Wait,
But I
oh
think it was kind of like a what they call it, like a not an oxymoron, but I think he named it that on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Being that it's one of his but anyway, you done with your
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go
review?
ahead.
Because I don't want to step on your
Oh,
shit.
far as the review goes, yeah, man. What we doing the on the scales? He
Let's
on his
just do the
five
whole
scale.
album. We ain't gotta go track by track. What's your review on the what's your I guess score on the whole album?
Whole album, man. I'm gonna give him a five, bro. I
Wow.
was not expecting that, but I mean, I sat
Wow.
and listened to each particular one. Each one I was taken to a different place,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I was connected as well. You know what I mean?
Any
It's
standouts for you?
uh, where's it at? Let's, cause I got to pull this list up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause I got quite a few standouts on that thing.
I know I do too.
I might need your help with the
Make
names
sure
of
the
them.
names. All right, so let me go over the track list real quick with you. Then you got to kick it off. He had no security, which
Mm-hmm.
that's a hell of a kickoff. Then
Mm-hmm.
we went from no security and slid right into casino where he was
Casino.
sliding on me.
Yes, yes. Highlight. That's
It's
one of my standouts. Casino
man,
is crazy, bro.
and then after that, he brought you back. He brought you back in with the birds and the bees. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that beat alone
Mm-hmm.
from birds and the bees, we go into good flirts. You know, this is buzzing around on the net. You know, this is
Yo,
buzzing around the net.
yo, I like that
Hey,
song too.
shit. I got some with my bitch like I'm young thug too.
Man, yo. And Kendrick came on that thing so like just laid back. It wasn't like he was even trying. He came at that. I don't know if you're familiar with the Playboy Cardi album, but he also that's how he kind of came on that album too. Kendrick on that album like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how he came. He just come like, look, I ain't trying to come to overshadow you or nothing. I'm just gonna
Mm-mm.
come do my little 1-2 and get up out of there.
And get up out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
what's the
sir.
one after that? Because that's another standout for me.
House money.
House
Bruh.
Money, bro. That's probably my favorite song off the whole album, bro.
I'm a because I was for me when I was listening to it.
Hmm.
Now on Genius they got it down as Kendrick is a feature on there, but
Which
I
he not. I
didn't.
think he did some. Oh, he did some vocals
Yeah,
on that. He
yeah,
did the
he
hook. He
did
did the
the
hook.
hook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh huh.
Walk up in the
In the club.
party.
Here.
Hey,
Hey, that's my track.
man, Probably. Come on, bruh. I mean, it's energy with this, and we
Bruh.
know it's some individuals who, they speaking on, but they keeping it cool. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And King was too. It's hey
Nigga
boy.
saying I smell pussy. I think that's kind of. I don't know. I ain't gonna get into my
Listen, bro.
conspiracy bag, but I'm like, hey,
Listen. The club is about to be ringing,
facts, facts,
ringing when that motherfucker come on, man.
facts.
After that one, you got I'm Not a Lyricist, which we was like, nigga, all you did was lyrically break these motherfuckers down. You
Yeah, he
know,
really. I think on that track he really got on this bag talking about his relationship with his mom, with his grandma, like how he really feel. I think that's something that the documentary, I don't know if you got a chance to check out the entire 3-part documentary
I'm only
leading up to
halfway
the
through.
leading up to this. I think even really in the third part it really shows who his mother was, and you could understand some of his, which we'll get into a track later on in the album, how he's talking about how he don't blame his mom,
Mm-hmm.
but
But that's sort of like Pac. Well, Pac came with Mama's
it,
Just a Little Girl.
hmm
This is after. Yeah, I know you probably was about to think about Dear Mama, and Dear Mama was one
I
too.
definitely was
He
saying,
really,
even as a crack fiend mama, you
you
always was a
always was a black queen, Mama.
hmm
And that it resonated a lot with a lot of, especially the '90s babies. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Um,
for sure. What we got next?
Next on the list was Sex Appeal featuring
Sex
Too
appeal.
Short. We brought Short
Oh,
Dog out.
see, this was the first track I was like, but halfway through I was like, I rock with it.
Like,
I rock with it. No, I rock with it. I rock with it. At
mm-hmm.
first, even my son, my 10-year-old son, he the one that reviewed. Me and him, we reviewed the album together. I even
Yeah,
told him I'm gonna talk about our review on the pod, so I'm sure he'll be happy about that. But
yeah.
he gave this a 5 off rip.
Shout out to Lil Man for knowing what
I
good
was like,
music is.
damn, you think that was a 5? He was like, yeah, man.
That's right, gang. Stick with it. Stick with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Don't let pops try to sway you.
No, I wasn't trying to swear him. I just really was trying to pick his brain, if anything. I'm like, I really was surprised because I'm like, dang, at your age, you think that's a 5? Because that'd
Bruh,
be like
listen. If he got to the point to where he did it start to finish, and I think I heard Joe Budden say this as well. It's an easy digestible album. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? Now it
mm-hmm,
has a complexity to it, but it's
mm-hmm.
not complex.
Nah,
You know what I
nah.
mean?
It's
You can
easy
flow
to,
right through this.
yeah, for sure. For sure. It's an easy listen, man. And I think some would call that a safe album if it's too easy, like if you don't experiment. But I think he did
He
experiment.
experimented all
Even with
around the
this track
board.
we're talking about right now was an experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Like
To get with
it's
Too Short, you know
multiple
what I'm saying?
experiments on here.
And I think this was the first experience in my eyes, because all the way up to this track, it was already like banging. Like it was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This one, this one, this one. Like the first half of the album is really a majority of the people's favorite half
Mm-hmm.
of the album. They like the
Yeah,
first half of it. You know what I'm saying? So when we get to this track, I'm like, it's cool. Like I said, I was like that at the beginning, but by the time I'm done with the track, I'm like, nah. I gave it a 4. You know what I'm saying? By the time I was done with it, I'm like, nah, I like it at a 4. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But what we got next?
Highway 95 Part Two.
I love that track.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
that
it
track.
too. I was like, yo, I gotta go find Highway 95 Part One now.
Facts. I don't even think I heard Highway 95
because it's part
Part
two.
One. I don't
I'm
know
looking
if
through the
it's on his
track.
first album. Damn, I feel like I gotta see now.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. We could still talk. I don't know if you could hear me. You hear me
Yeah, I
fine?
hear you. Yeah, I
I'm
hear
off
you.
the screen real quick just to.
Loud and clear. Oh man. Hey nephew. I'm gonna step off
Froze.
screen real quick. Nah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
You know I told you how the road niggas be, man. I'm gonna step off screen real quick, nephew. You know what I gotta do.
Okay, so it ain't on. It's not on Melodic Blue.
No, I think it's like a single of a release track or somewhere. Yeah, because I went on the hunt. I was like, damn, no, wait a minute, because I was looking through the track list, like, yeah, man, I don't see this.
Oh
What part one?
yeah, it ain't on none of his projects. So it had to be a single. Okay. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotta find that, man. Cause part two.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Once we get to the point, we can do them little, like them just little solo song reviews, like the Highway
Mm-hmm.
One, Highway Two.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially
We
when
definitely
niggas
could
got
do.
part
You
one
know,
and
we
part
did the
two.
solo track with Drake, even though they snatched
Mm-hmm.
it down.
Nigga, they took, hey,
They snatched
get
that
over here.
down. They snatched
God
that shit.
damn,
So, and it was
Scorpio.
bro, and it was our highest performing video, bro.
Hey, God damn, Scorpio.
Yeah,
Man,
but
I ain't gonna speak on your name. I don't even want your views and your shit, nigga.
maybe it's just because it was a track that wasn't all the way released. You know what I'm saying? It was a snippet. I think that probably was the problem. Because everything else that ain't touched is actually released. It's an
Yeah.
entire track that's formally released. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's fine. But if it we trying to react to snippets, if that record label like, oh nah, we ain't released that. What you doing? You
So
know?
you know it was rumors. Rumors. You know it was rumors that Lil Buddy was trying to drop the same day as King, trying to mess his shit up.
Who Drake?
Yeah. So we
I think that would have put more
we glad
momentum behind Keem shit. I
we
think more
glad that been
people
debunked.
no, but listen, I think even if he would have, I don't know, it's still Drake. But I was about to say that would have pushed more people to support Baby Keem because you know that's Kendrick's man's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you trying to do that? I bet we about to push more Keem shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know, I'm just speculating. But what we got? We got after Highway
Well,
95
that
Part
Circus
Two.
Circus
Oh,
freestyle was nuts.
that might be my second favorite track off the album, bro.
So that was the one that I was just skimming through when I
Hmm.
was originally trying to find find
Hmm.
the album, and I was like, all right, well, let's see if this is it right here, because you know people be posting shit, or you'll go and look, and it'd be like, here's the album right here, but then the
Hmm.
motherfucker is some nigga in one of these towns you don't know about, whatever. And shout out to all y'all niggas doing y'all thing. But nigga,
Hmm.
I don't like being clickbaited. You know, a nigga come on here looking for Baby Keem, and you know we get Baby Huey and shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
saying?
See, I keep my shit to the Apple Music. The if I'm on YouTube, I'm on that artist page. It's like, nah, I don't even play no games with these folk out here, man.
You know, I try to give motherfuckers the benefit on the doubt on YouTube,
Yeah,
because it's about supporting each other on YouTube. You know, for motherfuckers that got channels and shit like that. You know, with
yeah,
all these views and shit help. You know, we scratch my back,
facts,
I scratch yours.
facts.
You know, going and comment and all that. But yeah, that motherfucker, boy.
That's
Yeah.
it's really competing to be
Yeah.
my favorite track, but it's like kind of hard to go against House Money. You feel me? House Money
House
is number two,
House Money
and
did it, bro.
Circus come right up under that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Them my top two standouts of the whole album, for sure.
I know for me it was Birds and the Bees.
I fuck with that track too.
I was feeling the Birds and the Bees, and like deep introspective. I went with No Blame. You know what I mean?
Mm. Is that the next
Oh
track?
shit, we ain't even nah.
Okay,
The
okay,
next one
okay.
is Dramatic Girl,
I
which
like
had
that
that for
too.
real type. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
think that was the second song. I was like, okay, he
I
on
was like,
his
yo,
experiment
he
shit.
didn't crossed over on, he didn't AI. Yeah.
Hmm.
You got Jordan over there like, goddamn youngster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was definitely the track. I was like, okay, here go another experimentation. You know what I'm saying? Not even in a bad way,
And
but just in a different way. I'm like, okay, he going in his
he
other bag
did, and he accomplished it. See, and a lot of
for sure.
and that's just why he got the five for me, because I
Hmm.
seen with each track he was trying to do something different, and you got motherfuckers to do it, but then it'll be overly auto tuned, or the motherfucker will be rapping off fucking key or some shit like that.
Or just so, super weird. Like you just trying to be too weird. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? To be different. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's not every time that shit worked, but every experiment he did on this album actually worked. You know what I mean?
which I'm looking at that shit like, goddamn, that's like an interstate right there. He got lanes that can just shoot off
Hmm.
any motherfucking where if you want to right now.
For sure.
And the last one was the one I spoke on before we got to this, but No Blame. You know,
No blame. And that's actually I actually spoke on this earlier too.
earlier too,
It's
yeah.
the one when he's talking about he don't blame his mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I appreciated this track because looking at the documentary, I was just thinking, damn, how bro really feel about his mom. Because she was kind of out there in the documentary. Mind you, the whole time they're capturing this is Baby Keem when he was like young, like
Baby King.
yes, when he was
Yeah.
literally Baby Keem, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And his mom was real young, and you just see how she was moving. Like, it was like, damn, yo. And I even had to tap my son and tell him while we listening to the album. I think particularly on this song, I'm like, listen to how his life was. Listen
Mm-hmm.
to his relationship with his mom. Listen to how his relationship with his grandmother was. You know what I'm saying? His grandmother going to jail and getting arrested and all of these things. I'm like, bro, that's what makes art. Listen to his story and then reflect on your story to see that it's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship with your mom ain't like that. Your relationship with your dad ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to have some kind of sympathy or empathy for this person that's spilling his
Mm-hmm.
all. You know what I'm saying? Giving you all of him about what he's going through. And I think King did such an incredible job displaying that on this project. I think we got a glimpse of it. I don't know if you recall his verse off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I think it was the second disc. Man, see, that's another reason I wish we could play music, brother. Cause man,
That's
I'm
what I'm
telling
saying.
you, you'll
Hey,
go
cause I be over
crazy
here
out
like I got the laptop here, I got the goddamn
there. Hold
phone
on, I'll
here.
tell. I could at least tell you the track. Um, I could for sure tell you the track. It is where we at, Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale. But while I'm looking for this, man, how you feel about that last track? Oh,
I told you
hold
that's
on, real
good.
quick. I got it right here. My bad, brother. Oh, Savior Interlude, track 4 off of this two of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. You gotta hear that track, bro. Let me see real. Let me
Sorry,
see real quick. See if you
I'm
can
right
hear
here
this.
on I'm
See
right
if
here on Genius. I can pull this shit up.
yeah, I'm saying. Tell me if you hear this.
Oh,
You hear this?
mm-mm.
Ah, okay. Never mind. But yeah, he get in this bag on that track too. It's just him rapping on that song.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar, Baby Keem, and Sam Do.
No, the one before that, the interlude, not Savior song, Savior interlude.
Oh, so let's see. Check me out. That's Davier. Davier.
No, it should be Savior interlude
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Savior the song. But anyway, we ain't got to get too deep in that. But I do say,
oh shit! So he used Eckhart Tolle. So if you don't know who Eckhart Tolle is, in the beginning of that song,
yeah,
uh,
that's the white guy talking.
"The Power of Now," there's a book called "The Power of Now," and
So what's
Eckhart
crazy
Tolle
is,
is the author.
what is that guy still living? Because he refers to Kendrick as his name. He was like Mr. Duckworth.
Yes.
Oh, so he's still living.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So he actually used him, like not no recording of him. He actually got him on the
Yeah,
album,
so
bro.
that means for me listening to that point and just picking up from here, that means that he's deep into his books and his works, and
Hmm.
so it gives me a glimpse into his mind. And then for him to go through the point of, hey, go ahead and hop on the album. That's just like with 50 with Robert Greene and coming out with the 50 of Law. You
Hmm.
know, pairing with these certain authors, that's a beautiful thing, bro. Because now you bringing both worlds together and you showing individuals. That's what I loved about Nipsey, about the power of reading.
Yeah, for sure, man. I
Because a
just
lot of
got a
people,
new book. I just got a new. See, I wish I had access to my phone, but I just got a new book because I just have been having this overwhelming feeling of, man, I really want to tap in with psychology.
mm-hmm.
So I've been, researching books to kind of put, and it's not like I want to pursue it as a career. It
No, it's
just
just understanding the
fascinates me.
human
Yes,
psychology and how it's worked in these studies
yes.
that have been done over the course of centuries.
So it was like think fast, think slow, I believe the name of the book is, and it's the name of the writer is actually, dang, I forget the name of the
Does it
writer,
have a
but
light bulb on the book?
possibly, possibly. This what made me laugh about the author. His last name is Conman, which is Kahnman,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounds like con man, like he's a con. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But and then of course, books like this,
What you got?
The
Richest
Richest
Man
Man
in
in
Babylon.
Babylon. That's what
I
my
got that
wife getting
already.
into right now. But
You know what I got. Man,
oh, Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Think and Grow Rich. A couple other
Yeah,
books.
I'm sure you Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, all right, chat. Let's see. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me, but y'all can follow.
Now my man about to get in this bag.
So let's see. We can go over here. Take y'all over here, man, to the bookshelf.
Hmm.
I'm still trying to build on this, but I'm always, you know, you see how tattered and torn this is.
Oh yeah, that's my
I
jam
can't
right
hear
there.
you, but
I know,
boom.
I
Yeah,
know.
I got
That's my
mine,
jam
man.
right there.
Everything cooking, philosophies. No, y'all can't hear me. Yeah, take y'all
We
through
can
the
hear
little
you.
studio. Back up in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but so
so
my whole
that's
thing is
see, that's why you sound like that because we heard you the whole time. We're not
yeah.
hearing you through that mic. We're hearing you through the phone. So we're gonna have to figure that out because we heard you fine all the way through over there.
Deal with it. All right.
Yes,
Well,
yes. So we're hearing you
this
through. So you can even
this shit for sure.
right because we can't hear you through that
So the
motherfucker.
shit that, but I'm hearing, I
No,
can.
yeah, you hear us.
It's crazy. I
Yeah,
gotta figure this shit out.
we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. But what's the closeout on this Baby Keem, man? Phenomenal album. Oh, you said you gave it a 5. I actually gave
My nigga.
I actually I actually gave it a 4.
Gotta give it a Denzel clap, man.
But the only reason I gave it a 4 is because a 5, I feel like that is just a perfect album. I would have to, and the score could go up for me after I live with it for like a week or whatever. Like, mind you, I just listened to this for the first time today, hours ago. So it possibly could go up to a
Man,
5.
bro. Once you go through the replay value and you just go back and listen to shit, you're gonna be like, God damn.
I
All right.
already think it's a phenomenal. A 4 is not a bad score.
Oh no, no.
A 4 is not a bad score. Even when I
Not
went,
at all.
even after I revisited Cole, he's still only at like a 3. I
That
think
nigga
it
just
ended up being a 3.3 or some shit like that.
yeah, I think I had J. Cole at like a 3.
Yeah,
Like nigga,
so
you gave it. Now I was pissed off, nigga, because that was 2 hours. I'm happy with Keem. I got nigga 40 minutes and I was good.
but the thing with Cole is if he would have just trimmed it down, if he wouldn't have tried to do a two disc, he could have very well had a 5 or 4 or
We
5.
we'll go back to the fact that I said he should have did this two should have been this one and this one should have been this two
Yeah,
with
see,
that 30 to
we got to
39.
get it. We supposed to do a whole review. We'll
Yeah,
get it done. We'll get it done.
yeah,
But
cause that shit.
shout out to King. I hope he do some good numbers for his first week. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if he number one on
Nigga, we ain't trying to wait another 5 years
Oh
for no
nah, he was
album.
like 4 years. We haven't heard from him. 4 years. The last we heard from him was on
Melodic
Kendrick
Blue.
album.
Not we, but I ain't gonna put myself like
Yeah,
in
but I'm
in the
saying
car
the
like I'm
world. You know what I'm saying? The world. But
yeah.
shit, you on him now? You on him now?
Yeah, I fuck with him, bro.
Damn, I can't see the. I'm trying to see the. Yeah, I can't see it on. Well, I can, but I don't know how to get to it on here. As far as seeing the charts, the charts on Apple, but I'm pretty sure it's number one. I'm almost certain he number one right now because these motherfuckers love
Siri,
Baby King.
what's Baby Keem's album ranking right now? Siri, what's Baby Keem's album ranking on the Billboard? Okay, she keep pulling up BB King. Like, nigga, what? Ain't nothing I said BB King, yeah, but I guess I
We'll get to it. We'll get
let me
to it.
let me God damn.
But hey, I don't care what they got you ranked as, my brother. You did your motherfucking thing on this album, bro. I ain't disappointed, and I've been excited for this album like for the last couple weeks, ever since he announced it. So he
Yeah,
definitely,
I'm telling you, boy, that nigga been sending me shit left and right. I was like, nigga, I don't even know what all this means. Yeah.
now you see, now
I
you
was,
see.
yeah. Now, and here, and this is probably shit. He already at a 5, and this ain't even like third listens, and this ain't even combining everything together. You
Mm-hmm.
know, far as I got to go through the documentaries.
Documentary, yep.
Yeah, I got to go through the documentaries. Once I slide through those documentaries and I go back, listen to the album, and then
Mm-hmm.
boom, and we go back,
Then you
listen
go
to
back,
Melodic Blue.
then go
Yeah,
back, listen to his verse on
Savior.
Savior interlude. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really get to know this man, yo. And then you'll see it in the documentary. It was
Mm-hmm.
such a full circle moment on, I believe it's the third documentary, or it links the two, but it involves Ludacris. So that's all I
Oh, I
say.
seen that. I seen that where he was niggas in there vibing out the little. You know how little
That's
niggas
only
be
the
doing
first
when they,
part. So
you know
watch
what I
part
mean?
3. You'll see why
And
it's a
so
full circle.
and watch the full circle because nigga, as we do. Here's your
That
and
shit
guess
was
who giving it to him?
cold.
That's that
That
right
was
there.
cold.
Yeah.
That was cold, bro. I said, damn, dog. So you did see part 3. Because I think that's in
Yeah.
part
Nah,
3.
I seen that through they be doing this is what I'm saying. I was looking through all different little clips and
Okay,
shit like
okay.
that compiling and getting ideas of hey, what's going on with it, how everybody else feel about it. Did
You
they
know
feel
what?
like I felt?
Real quick, I want to get on the little side mission topic real quick since we're on Keem and how he you know put a spotlight on his relationship with his mom. But one thing that was lacking on the album really was his relationship with his dad. And
He spoke on it a few times if you listening.
yeah, for sure, but it wasn't like a big highlight of the album.
Nah,
You know what
nah.
I'm saying?
But that wasn't what it was about. He
I
highlighted what
know.
he
That's
do.
not even what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is the topic I'm getting into is the era of deadbeat dads over.
Do we?
We haven't touched this.
Then I said nah, right?
You telling me what you
Did I
feel
say?
now?
Did I say nah?
We didn't talk about this on air. What do you think at this moment right now? How do you feel about deadbeat dads? Is that era over, or are we still in it?
We fighting to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Social media has gave you access to be able to see that hey, these niggas ain't just been out here lying and on some bullshit. Niggas can show you the stressful texts of what they gotta go through with they BM, man. I be listening to all these niggas' stories, and I be feeling like Dave Chappelle. Remember Dave Chappelle on the special? He was like, "Yeah, man, I be out there hanging with Nas and them, and they be over there talking about stories in the projects and this, that, there, and the other, and I be over there just agreeing, but nigga, I don't live in the projects. I ain't never had. I came up good. So
Mm-hmm.
with me, it's nigga, I ain't had none of that shit. I ain't dealt with the women scratching my cars,
Mm-hmm.
fucking my shit up. Ooh, this cause for me, it's always been about honesty. Niggas be finessing women out of they little old you and put them in a bad predicament.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honesty will always be the best policy. Cause you ain't. It's a lot of weak men out here because they scared of their woman. That's why they going through all these lies and deceptions and shit. Instead of being honest about how they moving and what the fuck they doing. Um, I just feel like, me, I ain't have to deal with none of that shit because
Well, not
how
necessarily. We're not
no,
necessarily
I'm
looking
coming back around.
inward. I'm thinking just on a landscape, like some of your homies or some of your family or just some of your peers. Do it seem like more men are in their children's life than back in the day? Our dads were, they were out of
Yeah,
the
that's
picture
it's a
for the
different.
most part.
It's definitely different from how it was in the '80s and the '90s.
Hmm.
But the because it was a plan for removal, it's always been.
For sure.
Remember, let's go back to the '50s, I believe. Black marriage. We use that fucking word, and the relationships were at a high point.
Hmm.
They began to divide and dwindle after, I
Welfare.
believe, you had welfare and that women's rights bullshit.
That too. That played a part for
You
sure.
know,
Hmm. But I
but
don't know if that pay as much as a
yes, it
part
did
as.
because it took. Remember, so the whole time, white women haven't been getting the respect from their men, but black women were.
Hmm.
You know, they were always considered subservient to them,
Hmm.
and they wasn't allowed to do shit. Where in our communities, we have matriarchal communities. You know what I mean? To
Hmm.
where
Hmm.
the women have high positions. Now, in theirs, the women is basically the lowest position,
Facts.
and so that's what
So that's why I
fueled
don't even understand why black women let these white women get them into their fight.
because they pulled them in. Hey, this is what's going on, and the more numbers you can get. See, what our women was, think our people wasn't allowed in certain workforces and shit like this. Now, with that being done, hey, you join this cause up, you can be able to be in this particular workforce as well. And so, all right, with the hopes of signing on to be able to have better opportunities, we'll go ahead and do this. You know what I mean? The team and coupled up with it. But in that same point, it was the a lot of man bashing that came with that.
For sure. For sure.
And then with the welfare, hey,
That was the
it's the
nail in a
replacement.
coffin. That
It
was the nail in a
was,
coffin.
I'll be the man of the house as long as you keep him out of the house, and as long as we
Not
all
just
know the
that.
power.
Not just that, because we got to go back to it being it's being constructed as that. So listen, if you want us to help you, he can't be a part of this. He can't be in the equation.
That's
It
what I'm
goes
saying.
back to oh, daddy gotta hide when these people come to the door to do their
Mm-hmm.
monthly check or they,
Yep.
periodic check. You know what I'm saying? And that also created that separation. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because it's only so much that a man was gonna take with that. It's
In
like,
that
oh, you
house,
you picking that over me. Okay.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
And so
going then.
nigga going about his business
Uh-huh.
immediately.
Yeah.
Any man's man is gonna go about his business. Let's say that.
Yeah. So it's like, but to bring it back to the topic, because we ain't gotta be on it too long. It really was just a quick little hit. Um I do think we're maybe not completely, but have
It's a
come
shift.
we have come so far from what it was back when we was growing up. A lot of my peers, a lot of my family members, a lot of my friends, it's nothing like it was back in the day. All of them are in their child's life. and not just the people I know, maybe the extended people I see on the internet, and they're all in their child's life. Me and my son, it's Sunday. It was Sunday. Me and my son, we went to go ride go karts and play video games and bowl, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
like, and that's even with me being out on the road. But I'm in his life. You dig what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that's way different from my dad in my life. He wasn't. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
ain't even. I just recently met mine.
oh
Other than
wow,
that, I ain't even. And I'm still in a funny place with all of that. You know what I mean?
for sure.
And
But that's
it
another,
wasn't. And the thing is, it's not even like in this particular story. It's not even like it was his fault. You know what I mean?
and a lot
Even
of
it
the
wasn't
times
at
it
fault.
wasn't the guy's fault.
Nah, but it's the positions that they've been placed in and the
Mm-hmm.
decisions that was made for them. Just like what the women do nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
they make the decision for the nigga and the courts back them, so that's why they feel powerful in there. You
But
know,
I
they
think
know if
even
anything,
that,
the court is gonna back them.
but even with that, you still have these spiteful women out there. But I think even with that,
Off top, I can't have you, then nobody can.
right?
I'm gonna
Which
fuck your
was, it
shit up
was a
over there.
lot of that back in the day. That's why I really don't blame a lot of men.
But it goes back to what I was saying earlier about, motherfuckers, and with all of this, they've been finessing these women out the motherfucking woo woo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no real honesty. And hey, this is what I want. They went around and I'll give you the sun, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. I'll give you the world. All this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Versus saying, "Hey, it is what it is," and now you lying, and it's a bunch of underhandedly shit. And as R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up,
Mm.
free kills.
Nah. Hold on. Wait. Wayne had a drop.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Wayne had a drop the whole goddamn
Get
time.
this
That's what
nigga,
I'm
man.
saying, man. We ain't,
Huh?
been a little light work here.
Huh?
God damn it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we can't do that,
Pull
man.
that dick out.
Oh god damn. What the
Hey
fuck?
yo,
My
what the
nigga.
fuck?
Hey, bro, we been doing good, bro.
Come get this nigga, man.
I'm done,
Let's
bro.
not,
All
come
right.
on.
Next subject, man.
God
I keep forgetting, man. We ain't even.
damn.
Oh,
Let's go
hey,
to a
but you know
light
what?
note.
That's another weird thing now.
What's up?
Dear young niggas, let's talk about this.
Let's
Cause
talk.
I'm confused out here. Y'all be talking about pulling out the dick and blowing it. This shit has
See,
got
I
to
speak
stop.
I,
We
s-
got
I, s- I speak young nigga, so I know they talking about pulling out the stick. You know what I'm saying? But
hey,
it
fuck
got the
that. We got to
the
use some.
extendo on there. You know what I'm
No,
saying? And
look at our
they might got the
terminology.
switch on it.
How does them phone calls work?
I hope it ain't on the phone if they talking about that.
Shit, man, them niggas talk. They talk about everything. It ain't them
But
niggas. Hey,
shit, they
man.
really throwing whoever listening off. They go, what these niggas talking
hey,
about?
hey, my nigga, I'm finna come over there and get that dick.
Hold
Wait,
on.
what?
See, bro, come on,
hey,
dog.
Hey
it,
yo, what the
you
fuck?
look. You got the motherfucking police in the car listening to the transcript. Like, god damn, what the hell is going on?
Hey, what did he just say? Hey, I think we
We
on the
on the
wrong
wrong.
case,
Yeah,
bro. This a different. They into
yeah,
some
these
other
niggas
shit,
be
bro.
what the fuck? Like I don't. We ain't had a terminology. I'm grabbing blow it. Niggas ain't got what? Listen, I,
Willis,
hey man,
Oh
I feel
God, it's so
yeah.
good. Mmm, so
I was
good.
watching these, and I only bring
Mmm,
this
so
up. What the
good and
fuck?
tasty.
Oh man, you this nigga man. Oh man. Hell no, bruh. You got too much time on your hands now, man.
This what they was listening to on the goddamn the police was. I ain't even I ain't even preview that with you. I said I'm gonna just
Man.
pull that. Oh, hey yo, I was about to say some
Uh,
crazy shit, but anyway.
Hit that button. Hey, yeah, it's just wild, bro. And I say that because I was watching a video with some young dudes. They was getting into it, who this, and those was the shit. That's the shit that I was hearing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nigga, oh, man, I don't care if you got that dick out, nigga. You ain't gonna blow that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nigga,
That's
I'll blow this shit right in your face. And I'm
yeah,
thinking,
that's
like, so
wild work.
he's talking about the 1+1. Is he talking about that, or is they talking about something else?
That's
Is this
wild
one of
work.
them Key and Peele skits where y'all, you acting gangster, but y'all really gay?
Yeah,
These
nah,
niggas, like,
that's some wild
let's
work,
draw a
B.
line in the sand.
We could draw the line, but that ain't gonna do nothing with them. That ain't got nothing to do with them. They gonna do what they want to do. So
No,
they
that
gonna talk how they want to
them.
talk. They
We
gonna
do we talk how we talk.
yeah, but
Period.
already do that
But
already.
let them niggas do that. But
But
goddamn,
we don't use that terminology. I ain't never said that to you.
nah,
You know what I'm saying?
the
But
screen
anyway,
go black.
yeah, nah. Let's keep it moving on that note, man. You heard about this Tyson versus Mayweather?
Is it really real though?
Apparently it is.
Is it really real?
I mean, they both. It ain't above neither one of them to take money for exhibition. They both did it.
Tyson versus Mayweather.
And I'm kind of worried for Mayweather because the last fight Tyson took, this man had to bite on the glove to keep from punching this man.
he, he ain't gotta bite no gloves, nigga.
he was
He
like,
ain't gotta
oh.
bite no glove at all to get in his shit. What the fuck ended up on this phone case? Yeah, he ain't gotta bite. He ain't gotta be in there.
That
Yeah,
man,
I did this all my career. No, the fuck you didn't.
nah,
Like,
nah, nigga.
man, we all
And I
been
was saying,
watching
I
it.
was like, man, Tyson holding back.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson holding back. And then when you got to get to the point where you got to bite the
Bite
glove
your glove.
because that's how bad you want to
You wanna?
fucking you
Hey,
you want to
that's
eat
what.
this man kids. That's how bad
Mm-hmm.
you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Don't
on,
make me,
bro.
hey nigga. I'm biting the glove right now. Biting the glove.
They asked him about it. I forgot what he said. They was like, "Yeah, we noticed
He
you were
said he been
biting the."
doing that his whole career, man. It's a nervous
Nah,
tick thing, some bullshit story. I was sitting there like, nigga, we all have watched your fights, and we
we
ain't
we
never
bite
seen
we
you
watch you bite plenty shit,
ears,
but we ain't never
everything.
seen you bite a glove.
Watch you bite down on them. Nah, man, stop it, bro.
But what you
Stop
feel
it, bro.
about this shit? I guess it's really a nothing burger.
Man, it may be a little something, something, and maybe a little meat popping. Oh, god damn.
I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Come get this nigga, man.
All right.
Huh?
Um.
Huh?
Hey, that'll get me every time, boy. I swear. Hey, just make me want to go back and listen to it, and listen to that sound. It makes me think of a topic you got on the list too. I'm a with that green smoothie, nigga. That motherfucker
uh,
must be good. He's sipping that motherfucker, boy. Yeah, but
for real.
Mayweather versus Tyson. I'm going with Tyson. Go with
I
Tyson. It's a
mean,
real deal.
Even though you
I'm
know Mayweather
always
gonna be running all around that goddamn canvas,
edgy.
man.
He gonna be tagging him, but it ain't gonna be about
I
shit.
don't know. I don't even know if I got somebody in this
He ain't.
because it's
It
all a
ain't. It's
performance.
not. It's not like he's gonna put him down.
Ain't
We're
nobody
not
putting
worried
nobody
about.
down. Ain't
But
nobody gonna be
Mike
it.
can put Floyd down,
He
but
could, but
Floyd
he's
can't put
not
Mike
going
down.
to.
So
Mike ain't going to though. Even if Mike
we'll see
tried
how it
to, I don't
happens.
know if he would because Mayweather he know how to escape all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So all it's gonna do is upset Tyson that he can't put him down. If the goal was to you know put him
But if you
down,
see him biting his glove, you know
that
what's
mean he
up.
putting on. That mean he's holding back.
You know what's up. No glove, no love. You about to get your ass beat.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Where you want to go next,
Damn.
man? Where you want to go next, man?
I'm biting my glove, bro.
Oh man,
Like yeah. They go to damn. I just forgot that I said
just off the
that.
top of the dome,
Uh,
off the top of the dome.
what was No, I don't even have my goddamn list today. I'm all fucked up in the game.
That's why I
This
said
so
off the
listen.
top of the dome. You seen what it was?
Yeah, and I gotta remember.
Cause
Oh, where the fuck? Yeah, because we was doing and I gotta get that train thought back. Yeah, go ahead to your homeboy you put up there that passed recently.
my homeboy.
Yeah, oh Jesse.
Oh boy, hold on. Let me get mine out the way because you sound like you taking it somewhere else. First of all, I want to say R.P. Jesse Jackson. You did tremendous work out here, man. You really put on for the people. I am somebody. That speech was incredible. Um,
Bullshit.
hold on, bro. Let me get mine out the way. I
Man, I
appreciate
hate when that.
everything you did for the community. You know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate you, bro, man. All you did for us. Um, I don't want any bad to outweigh the good when it comes to you being, you know, um, where you're deceased now. So it's like I ain't even trying to put that on you, but I do have a co-host, so go ahead, take it away.
Man, this nigga, I don't want to put the bad on you, nigga. We'd have
Take
Martin
it
Luther
away,
King.
dog. Do your thing, bro.
We have Martin Luther King if it wasn't for this nigga. We wouldn't be running around here talking about
Now
this
we're in
Afro
conspiracy
American
world. Now we're in
American
conspiracy
shit if
world.
it wasn't for this nigga.
Now we're
Yeah,
in conspiracy world,
he was
bro.
in, the conspiracy as soon as you brought this nigga up, man.
Damn.
This nigga, I am somebody, man. This nigga is one of them.
Who
I
this
am
nigga
somebody.
up on that name?
This I am somebody, yeah, is not even one of them. He ain't even a nigga on a nag.
Who this nigga on that name?
That's who the nigga was. He the nigga that's hugging Mr. Candyland and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's I ain't. But again, I don't want to dive too deep in this shit and speak
Come on,
ill.
man. The
But
man just passed, bro. God
yeah,
damn, my
that's what
nigga.
I'm
Do you
saying.
have any decorum? Like, god
Man,
damn, bro.
just think about nigga. Think about how Coretta Scott felt after she thought that
But I'm
she
saying
let her
you don't
man out with
know
somebody.
you don't know this man had something to do with that. You don't have no proof that this man had something to do with that. Come on, gang.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say.
hum it away. Hum it away because you
Yeah, I'm not.
don't have no proof.
I'm not gonna say where I have certain things. You know, I do
Alright.
my little research shit, bro. Um,
Bruh, we're opening the floodgates because I did want to have like conspiracy shit separate from here, but I'm at the point where I just want us to be able to be passionate about whatever we talk about on here. So if it's
Mm-hmm.
some tinfoil hat shit, fuck it. It is what it is.
Well,
Let's
nah, it
get
ain't
to
even
it.
in that
Let's
life and
get to
sense
it.
of what we can say and not
No,
say.
but what you're talking about is on the tinfoil hat shit. As far as the conspiracy with him having something to do with Dr. King's murder, like that's on some conspiracy shit.
So then I would have to have the receipts. I have the young pharaoh, y'all. I have to come out with the receipts on shit.
Yeah, we definitely need some receipts, man, because we can't just
That's
put
for
this on this
those.
man. I
Yeah,
know
I don't want to say.
that's been a thing,
Well, not
you
even
know.
that about that. It's the nigga we run around here. This part of our identity crisis is because of this nigga here. You know what I mean? Talking about, hey, we'll just go ahead and do this Afro American shit, and this shit ain't even shit.
But then we would have to get into what Dr. King was pushing too.
Reclassification, where he at the end of his
That was
shit, he
his very
understood.
that was the very last speech and the very last little, you know what I'm saying? We
At the
talking
end,
about
at the end of
up
his journey,
until
he
then.
understood. Again, a lot of individuals was misled, and then you had niggas like this nigga that will be on the forefront.
Okay,
You know
what
what I
if
mean?
Dr. King misled
Listen,
him?
all them niggas that still living long lives like that and ain't went through no real bullshit. Them niggas is part of the program, homie. Period. It ain't no way around it. Everybody who was a motherfucking threat got dropped.
Facts. Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
And
For sure.
everybody who was with the system, they still here. Still pushing the same goddamn shit. Hey, listen, let
Nah,
whoever
that's
was a
factual. I
motherfucking
can hey,
threat,
when you're right now. Hey, I can't
whoever was a motherfucking threat during that time, they took them
they
out
got.
immediately.
They
And if
got.
you wasn't like this nigga, you at every meeting with him, woo, this, you want to
But
bring
come on, bro.
everything
This the
together
only
and
thing.
all.
This ain't the time to be coming at this man, bro. He
But
passed,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm
He
saying. That's
passed
why,
on, dog. Come on, dog.
so
We gotta
I'm
have
not,
some
hey,
kind of respect just for human being. You know what I'm saying? Like come on,
you
bro.
know how many people die a day?
A lot, but we
Yeah,
don't know them
so
motherfuckers.
again,
We know
I
this
don't know.
nigga.
I don't know this nigga.
All right, bro. All right, let's go
Smack.
on, man.
Who is
Who
this
is this
nigga?
nigga?
You know what I'm saying? I don't, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's my thing. I don't really like to get into all of this shit, bro, because I really be. And then you, yeah.
Nah, get
So
into
yeah,
your bag,
all
bro.
right.
Go ahead, go
Listen,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Get into your
nah.
bag.
We'll get there one day if I
All right.
feel like it.
Cause like I said, man, I'm tired of tiptoeing around, man. We just gonna talk how we talk on this motherfucker. Fuck all that bullshit. And speaking of talking how we talk on this motherfucker, yeah, I'm glad you in your bag, cause nigga, we been tiptoeing around something else, nigga. I know you can't tell what this is.
Oh, you talking about these goddamn files that they? I'm trying to figure out why they keep trying to push this shit on us. What's the distraction? Since we
I
going
don't know
there,
if it's a distraction, bruh, because
and then where's the
it's
truth?
some bullshit. Well, we could just stick to the facts. All
Hold
right.
up,
We ain't
before we dive into this, hey, we
huh.
talking about the Epstein files at
Oh,
this moment.
facts. Yep. We're talking about the
The
Epstein's file.
picture that we
And
have queued up at
before,
this moment.
I know you could have got confused before this topic. We was actually talking about the death of Jaxie Jackson. I know my man went into some other shit. You
Yeah,
probably didn't
this
understand that this was like
how do I say goodbye
we actually was
to
trying to pay
what
respects to my man and come
we
on. But
had?
all right, back to Epstein, man.
See
Yeah.
you at the crossroads, nigga. I'm gonna trip you.
God damn. Do I even have a button for that, man? God damn, man. I don't. Fuck it. Anyway, back to the
Nigga,
Epstein
even though
files.
I ain't a heavy Martin Luther King fan, I wasn't really on that shit, you know. Just to put you back to that perspective, it ain't just like
I mean, I'm not
I'm on here
questioning.
riding for Martin.
I'm not questioning your stance on anybody because I think majority of these motherfuckers got some shit with them. You dig what
Everybody
I'm
do.
saying? So it's like I can't, I could. Anyway, we'll be on that shit for another 30 minutes,
But look,
man.
Martin understood the era of what he was doing, but
But it was
that
at the
nigga didn't.
end. It was at the end.
Yet and still, that is this nigga
It
is
ain't that
he
that nigga didn't. It's that nigga just seen what the fuck they did to this nigga that was standing by him. So if they'll do that to him, I'm not brave enough to go that route.
man.
I'm
He
not
set it
brave enough
up.
to. I don't know if he set it up, my nigga. I can't.
Hey man,
Or even if he
nigga,
did, listen. Okay, I'll say this. Even if he did,
non-friendlies will be wearing ties.
hold on. Even if
Oh,
he
we on
did,
the Epstein, man. We gotta go
no,
slide.
no. Listen, even if he did, what I can say is we don't know what the fuck was held over that nigga. Just like a lot of these shootings and a lot of this other shit. We don't know what the
The same
government
thing
holds.
that's been
Hold on,
held
let me
over
get this out.
everybody.
Hold on, let me get this out, bro. We don't know what the fuck. Listen, your wife could disappear, your children could disappear. We could take your mom. We got access to all your loved ones. So either you help us get to this nigga, or we gonna take what you love the most away from you. And then this motherfucker got a decision to make. Point blank. That's all I wanted to get out. So it's like, what you
What
gonna
did that mean to
choose?
Malcolm X? What that bullshit mean to Fred Hampton?
But
What
I
did
don't
that
know.
mean?
I don't think those the people that get
Hmm?
presented with those type of deals. It be the motherfucker that's trying to get.
They come to everybody. Listen, it's an approach for how this deal thing works. First, it's the little friendly shit. You know what I mean? You get the shit to where, hey man, we'll give you this. You can live this particular life, and you see it with some of the shit these niggas doing online. We on Epstein though, man. We gotta get back
Yeah,
to Epstein.
we keep
We
slipping
didn't
back into
slip
that
back
shit.
to
But it's still some more of the same type of conspiracy land shit because we've been dodging it for the last few weeks, really talking about this list.
we
And
gotta be different at how we use this word conspiracy, because for them the conspiracy just it throws some shit out there. You know what I mean?
so
In
what
order
you
to throw off the scent.
okay? So what do you define conspiracy as?
I don't even like to use that goddamn word.
Okay, it ain't about you using it. What do you look at
So,
as being what is conspiracy to you?
hmm, conspiracy to me.
Okay, let me
Conspiracy.
say what conspiracy is to me. It is to me is something with little to no proof, which leaves a open-ended type of um perspective was on, well, not even perspective, that's the wrong word, but open-ended type of
Well, you remember, it's different definitions for that. So you have the one where
that's why I
it's
said to
just
you. That's why I said
to
to you. I'm
not
strictly
not to
saying to
me,
you.
to the dictionary. You have it to where two or more individuals come together and whatever the particular story is that they want to
You listen,
weave.
you're talking to somebody that only felony is a conspiracy charge.
Mm-hmm.
My felony came from a conspiracy charge.
Yeah, so they
You
just
dig
threw
what
up
I'm
in it.
saying?
They
So
just
if
threw you in the
anybody,
loop.
you know what I mean? So
That
it's
just
like,
so that right there alone, that's when they don't have anything.
Exactly.
So they'll just say, "Oh,
But
conspiracy."
okay. So I apply that to a lot of this shit. So when I say a conspiracy, what do we have to make it sufficient? Like I look at it, what you have. That's why I say little to no proof. Like what you have, like the moon landing. I say it's a conspiracy. It's little proof that it was real, and it's little proof that it wasn't. Like it's just like a
There's
nothing
plenty
burger.
of proof that that motherfucker wasn't the moon landing wasn't real.
Like
That
what? Like
that ain't
what?
no
What? Like
conspiracy,
what?
nigga. Look at the videos.
Listen, first off,
Look at
let
the
me
videos.
no,
You're
listen,
out.
listen.
Listen.
First off, let me let you know this. I just want to give you a pretense. I don't believe we landed on the moon. So you're preaching to the choir. So you're doing this for the audience, is all I'm saying. But go ahead.
Yeah. So if you just
I just
looking
don't
at
know the proof though. I can't
it,
maybe
here's the proof, and it's just like when they show you any fucking pictures of space. Every day we step outside at nighttime, you see what?
the moon.
No, nigga, you see stars.
Oh, the stars. Okay.
The galaxy is filled with stars,
It
and
depends
at
on where
all
you at.
times,
You
and
have to
at
have low light pollution. So if
yeah,
you're around a major city, it's harder to see the stars.
so we're skipping through all of that shit
Okay, I'm just pointing that out.
because nigga, we're on the moon, right? And the moon is where? In outer space,
Mm-hmm.
along with the stars, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So watch the fucking videos and all this shit. Every day we talk. You get shit from NASA and all these different stuff. Oh, this asteroid is flying through here. This is flying through here. This is going through
Hold
here.
on, hold
All
on,
this
hold
shit's
on.
going
This
on in
important.
space.
This important. Is the Earth flat?
Is the Earth flat?
Yes.
I can't call what particular shape that the Earth may be.
Okay. No, I just wanted to know if you was a flat earther or not. Me, and I ain't gonna say I'm a flat earther. I'm right there with you. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to say
My
is
biggest thing is we are trapped and encased within this dome, and ain't nobody getting out. Fuck what they
so
saying.
so you're leaning more towards the flat earthers because that's what they
I'm not
believe.
leaning toward flat
No,
Earth.
no,
I'm
no. I'm
leaning
just
toward the
saying
fact that there is a firmament and a protective
that's
shield
what
around our stuff.
that's what flat earthers believe.
No,
That
nigga,
is a firmament.
that's what's in the Bible.
Yeah,
That ain't
but
got shit
that's
to
what
do with the flat earthers. Before they started
listen,
talking about the flat earthers project.
I'm not calling you a flat earther. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
I'm not
what
saying
you
that you were.
believe. I'm just saying what you believe is
Mm-hmm.
also what they believe. That's all I'm saying.
They believe in they understand the firmament aspect, but they're
Uh-huh.
also keeping it on a level plane. Their thing is showing you how this particular circular object would have to be moving, and they try to give you the dynamics and the science back shit on shit, but people still don't dive into it and like
And
put two and two together.
they really had me convinced like years back, but I seen too many like videos that kind of like debunk the flat earth shit, but I would not say that they debunked the firmament shit. That they didn't
Nobody's gonna be
debunk
able to
that.
debunk that.
They
And
didn't
that's my
debunk
main
like
thing. It
shit.
don't matter whether it's round or flat. It's a firmament around this motherfucking ain't nobody getting out.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't that's one part of why it wasn't no goddamn moon landing. The same reason why these motherfuckers shooting 1,000 goddamn rockets and they still can't get them up there to space. So that's what we speaking on now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't even gonna happen. Period. And so now you go back to the moon landing and what I was saying, these motherfuckers, everything that's out there in space at all times they telling you is some shit going on. They got satellites up there, this, that, there, and other. So that time in space, one, the motherfuckers landed on there on the moon and you got the landing. So who was the camera crew that was set up there first? And then boom, you'll go to the simple fact that okay, they had to take the fuck off. In order to take off, from fucking Earth just alone. Do you see all the shit that they gotta go through? But somehow on the moon, where no space station and no fucking thousands of motherfuckers who put together this shit have sent a fucking ship out there, and then it returns back into our atmosphere undamaged, nothing happens. And again, we go back to look at the backgrounds. It ain't a fucking star, an asteroid, a piece of dust, or anything floating in that fucking background in them videos. Nothing. You mean to tell me y'all out there for however long, and it was a short time too,
Mm-hmm.
that nothing in space passed? At all times, motherfuckers is telling us about we seen this particular ship and UFOs and all of this shit. For some reason, at that moment, everything fucking stopped.
Hmm.
Look at it. It's right in front of y'all eyes.
Hey, I'm with you, brother. I
It's
told
right
you.
in front of y'all.
I
If you
don't believe
look
him.
deeper into this, it's so many different things that happen in history that right in front of your face. And it's funny because Cat Williams brought it up in his little stand-up shit.
The
Speaking
newest one.
about, speaking
I
about
ain't check it out yet.
JFK.
Mm-hmm.
And the big debate about his shooting and
Mm-hmm.
what you can see and can't see, and how if you looking at the
So do
tape
you?
you can see certain edits and things of that nature.
So tell me this: do you believe that JFK was assassinated on that day?
Yeah,
Okay, so
but assassination can come from hitmen, and hitmen can be placed in different places.
who do you think caught the hit?
I can't call that one.
See, because it goes deep with the Kennedy family. You know, they
That's
said
why that's
they said
that's
the
why I was saying I can't call that one
you know
because
they said the mob was after them. You know what I'm saying? Because they
well
apparently
they was.
they burnt the mob on the whole liquor running shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That they burned them, and they helped get the Kennedys into the office, and but he was supposed to return a favor after he got in the office for the mob. So they're kind of saying that the mob is who really took them out. A lot of people like to say it was the government, but it's hard to call it, bro. And then you got to look at how many of the
They
Kennedys
one in
got
the
killed.
same.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
They one in the same.
But anyway,
Um,
I don't. We get well. I mean, it goes right into this Epstein shit. It goes right into this Epstein shit because, for one, this nigga was on some sick shit. I actually started a documentary on him on Netflix from 2020. This shit came out, and I just threw it on. It actually was last weekend. And I'm like, damn, I ended up turning it back off because it's like it's only so much of that type of shit that I could take.
yeah,
You
you
know what
gotta
I'm
watch what you
saying?
ingest.
Yeah, when it
You
comes
have
to
to
all
really.
that, essay shit and like minor shit, it's only so much I could take of that. So
I don't even watch that shit.
yeah, I mean, I usually don't either, but it's like this is a topic. I feel like now that I'm doing this
I ain't
podcast
gotta
that I have.
investigate. You said a motherfucker did some shit with some kids. We slide. That's it.
Yeah, but that's
And
tricky
fuck them.
too. That's tricky too. Because what if that motherfucker didn't? That is something heavy to put on somebody's name. You know what I'm
You know the
saying?
difference between and it's not that hard, but you know the difference between when a motherfucker try to slander something and you can peep out how their lifestyle is. You know, say Michael Jackson. They used to always try to say,
Perfect.
with
Hmm.
that particular shit, but you've never seen him with a whole bunch of
But
little ones and shit
also,
like that, and they wasn't like every day he was trying to get motherfuckers to his crib and shit.
no, but
It's just
also with that though, it was a lot of convincing arguments. That's why I said that's a perfect analogy because it was hard to say that he wasn't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a perfect loop in with this because they're trying to say that Michael was actually trying to get some kids off of this island, this Epstein island. They're
yeah.
trying to say he was trying to rescue kids off of that. I
Well,
feel like they said it was
that's another
a
thing that
song looped in with that too,
oh
but
shit almost
go ahead, do your thing, brother.
yeah. Um, I had to bite my glove.
Bruh, I'm telling you, we don't have to bite our glove no more, dog. This
I
is our
mean,
shit. We gonna talk
nah, man.
how we want to
I'm
talk on
going.
this bitch.
Nah, I ain't gonna talk how I want to talk.
Okay, okay.
Because you still have to be mindful of the things that you say.
Mm-hmm.
We can get on here and just talk reckless. I can say some
Nah, not
hard headed
reckless. I ain't
shit.
saying that. I'm just, I
I
don't
still
want
want
us
to
to
be,
feel like we can't talk about what we want to talk about. You feel what I'm saying?
and even in it, you still have to be mindful of who's streaming stuff you on. It's still eyes out there. There's still certain words that trigger certain things that'll put you on little watch lists and shit. So,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
um, you don't want, huh? You don't want
Oh, I got
to,
you. Huh?
yo, you don't want to be ruffling feathers. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we here for the bag. I ain't here
For
for none
sure.
of the other shit. So, if I
And
wanted
because we
to do
love this
that,
shit as well. We love this
if I
shit as
wanted to
well.
do that, I could do that. But I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
get into that because for me, I've seen and studied what happened with each particular leader, and the people ain't fucking standing up. So I be damned if I put my shit on the line for some motherfuckers who just gonna let the motherfucking maggots crawl all over me.
See that loop back into what I was trying to get at when I said we talking about Jesse Jackson when motherfuckers have shit on the line, have family on the line, have shit like that on the line. Okay, who you choosing? Is you choosing this man and these people, or are you
Well, that
choosing
was
your
during the
people?
fight. If you, that's different. I'm not in no fight, but you can put yourself in a position in some
You
shit
could be
by
in a
just saying
fight,
some
but be
shit.
on some pussy
He
shit.
was part of the so-called movement, and he was the pussy in the movement. You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
so yeah, that's totally different. It ain't
But that's why I say it's easy for
everybody was
somebody
getting
in
them
that
threats
position.
back. Everybody was getting them threats back in the day. Nigga, your
But listen,
wife
I'll
gone, your
take it.
kids gone.
I'll bring it
It,
even further. I'll bring it even past that. I'll bring it to Kaepernick. You had Kaepernick kneeling, right? You know what I'm saying? And who was receiving backlash over kneeling, right?
yep,
He was standing for something, right? Why
yep.
didn't you think he had more motherfuckers standing with him or kneeling with him?
We all know
Because
because you
they're not
certain
gonna put that.
motherfuckers is backed by these companies
Not
and
just that,
these.
no, they not about to jeopardize or risk their bag for this.
Again, that's what I'm saying. They're funded by these companies and backed by them, so they're not going to put their shit on the line. You know.
As simple as that. And I just insert.
Now with him, it was more of nigga you bitched up during the time, man. Listen, bro, you talking about the '70s, nigga, but that at the height of
The 60s.
the '60s, the '70s was the height of our shit. You know what I mean? Of our level of consciousness and waking up and coming together and all of that shit. And motherfuckers was ready to go then. Like, nigga,
But
you can
that's why
take
I
me
brought
out
up.
now.
But that's why I
This
brought up the
nigga's in the
Kaepernick.
midst of it. He's the leader. Everybody else is getting knocked off. This nigga's still in the mid. Ah man, come on, man. We get back to
Bro,
this.
hold on. But that's what I'm
We keep
saying. That's
going
why I
back to
took it.
this.
But
We
that's
keep
why I
going to
took it
loop
to
back to
Kaepernick.
Jesse.
But that's why I took it back to Kaepernick. We're gonna say Martin Luther King was Kaepernick. everybody ain't about to be down for the cause. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's other shit in jeopardy. Like, nah, I ain't about to jeopardize this for this nigga or for this cause. Yeah, I was with the cause until this. You know what I'm saying? I was with the cause until they start threatening my family, start threatening my wife, start
Everybody here
threatening my
knew what
kids.
was up. The threats wasn't something that just, oh man, it came out of nowhere. Nigga, the
But
threats was there from day one.
I'm saying for you to say Jesse Jackson was a part of that whole orchestration, it had to be threats involved. They didn't just come up to him, hey, you know what? We was thinking, what you think? You just help us get this nigga knocked off. It ain't go like that.
You ain't have threats, bro. It's jealousy is a motherfucker.
Nice. Okay. Nice jealousy. All right. Did I am somebody come after Martin Luther King's death?
I am a revolutionary. That was the speech
I
that
know. I'm saying
preceded
did that come
that
after?
preceded that was the speech that preceded Mr. I am somebody. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
was some shit that came before that niggas had just been pinching off other motherfucking shit and other people's movements.
Mhm.
That's why I said we can go, but I'm not gonna go there because again, everybody has families and things of that nature. So I can, but I don't want to be on here, with the
Okay.
slander and
Gotcha.
shit. I ain't really one of them niggas, but regardless of the simple fact, I don't talk down on motherfuckers. But that's why I have to be trying to bite my glove. I got to get the mic on. You know what I mean? Because I
Mhm.
have to. I'm mindful of this man and his family, regardless of whatever the fuck he had going on.
Nah,
Still
that's
got
real.
people out there, and then it's these different clips and shit. You see how motherfuckers do? They'll take 3 seconds of the clip and fuck Jesse Jackson, and I'll be seeing that all over. Man
Nah, that's
said
real.
fuck Jesse Jackson.
Well,
His
it's all
family
right.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let's get to
So.
this. Actually, I'm gonna let you take the floor. What's your
Oh shit! Here you go.
what's
Hey,
what
hey nephew, I'll be right back.
what's your opinion on this whole Epstein list shit?
I ain't dove deep into it. I ain't, for me, I'm trying to look and see what else. When they start doing this, waving this hand, I'm over here looking at this hand, trying to figure out what it's doing. And when they start selling motherfuckers out, I'm trying to figure out, well, in order for a motherfucker to be sold, somebody has to actually own this individual. So we got to see where we going from there. Um, I don't really fuck with all of this things that involve children. I'm not. I don't play none of them games. Um, for me, I feel like even now in this society, just like with the Levitical, Leviticus trying to get a P added to their letters as well, which means I can't. Our society's so fucked up, but I ain't gonna dive deep into it again. Mike Tyson out here, y'all. Mike Ty be having to bite my glove. There's so much shit that I can really speak on, say. I ruffle a lot of motherfuckers. Fuck ruffle feathers. I pluck feathers off on mines. But
Pluck,
trying
pluck,
to
pluck.
trying to center myself, work on aligning my chakras, and living
So
a
you
peaceful
pretty much
life.
ain't say shit about this Epstein shit. Well,
Hell no.
let me go ahead and say my piece on it then. It's for one, I will lead with I haven't read anything from these Epstein files because, like I said, sometimes you gotta protect your mental. You know what I'm saying? And I really ain't with that kid shit.
Yeah,
I ain't even fucking
I'm
with
gonna
that
put all
shit.
that shit in mind.
I ain't fucking with that shit. But What I will say is what I do hear from a third party type of situation is some disturbing shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's some fucked up shit. And a highlight is really how they saying, even though it's redacted, but people that have seen the unredacted versions of this list or these files, that Trump is in this motherfucker a lot. They're saying Trump isn't mentioned in these files more than Jesus is mentioned in the Bible. They saying Trump is mentioned in these files more than more.
Can we see it?
They redacted it,
There we go.
but the people that do see it is saying, you know what I'm saying? They're
The
saying
people
his.
who said they seen it and then told us that they seen it, but it's redacted. So we only got to take their word.
So why all these names redacted then? That's what
I
you
don't
got to
know if
go. That's your.
I don't know if the names is on there. If the shit is redacted, if it's redacted, that means it's black the fuck out.
So you don't
So if a
think his
nigga
name?
tell you, yeah, this name is on there right there,
Listen, so you
but it's
don't.
redacted out.
So you don't believe that his name is in there?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. What B lie is also in believe. So that shit could be a lie, and then so me believing ain't no. I ain't with it, bro. Not at all, man.
I don't know. I think I believe that nigga name in there
I'd have to see.
because it's even.
Remember, we hood. You know, niggas got to see the paperwork at all times before motherfuckers just get to making
But yeah,
assumptions,
I believe that.
regardless of what everybody say. And again, if it look like a duck, quack like a duck, walk like a duck, it may be chickens all around.
But Pete, I do go by that. You know that line of thinking as well. But I also my spidey senses start to raise when a motherfucker is doing a whole lot to prevent some shit to getting out. Cause why are y'all redacting so much shit from here? When y'all said when Trump he um his campaign was off of, yeah, we're gonna release these Epstein files. We're gonna release this stuff.
Everybody has something big going on during their campaigns that they fuel off of that pushes the narrative
But I feel
to
like he
the character that they're trying to be at the
of
moment.
course, of course, but I feel like he was running off of that because he believed that just like any other president, the shit that they promised they were gonna do, they just
Mm-hmm.
don't do, and then it just go away. But with this, people weren't just letting that shit go away. No, nigga, where the fuck are those Epstein files? Nigga,
Yeah.
you promised us these files. Where the fuck are they? Because these motherfuckers are doing
You
some
you want
shit.
to know why they pressing it? Because it's motherfuckers whose names is in there. They want them motherfuckers gone. We need it. That's just like the motherfucking Diddy tapes.
It's not just, yeah, yeah, for sure. But it's not just Trump's name in that motherfucker. It's a lot of
That's what I'm saying. It's
powerful
we Trump
Americans.
ain't even
But
Trump ain't
listen,
even a motherfucking factor. It's
no,
somebody's
he's still a
name.
factor. He's still
No,
a
he ain't.
factor because
When
he's
it
the
comes to
president.
this
It's
shit,
no choice but to be a factor.
he
You're the
ain't a
president.
factor. The president ain't a factor, bro.
If the okay, so let's exclude Trump. Let's say this was Obama. Would he be a factor? Would
What?
Obama be a factor if it was him? Instead of
No,
Donald
the
Trump, it was
president is not a fucking factor.
okay.
The president is just like the motherfucker who runs McDonald's, the manager at McDonald's. He's overseeing everything that the fuck goes on, and certain
So
laws
that's
and
why
shit
you're a
passed by
factor.
him.
That's why you're a factor because you're the
no,
manager. You're the
because
manager.
he's,
You're
but
a. I'm not saying you're
the
the.
manager has a
You're a
general
factor.
manager, a district manager, a regional manager. So it's 3 or 4 motherfuckers that's above him who may be on that list. That's why I'm saying the president ain't the fucking factor.
But no,
It's the
see,
motherfucker who
see.
named who you don't know is on that
But what you're
goddamn list, who's making these shifts, and like who does he have control over?
But
Trump. So
you're misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not higher motherfuckers on the list or it's not more important motherfuckers on the list. I'm saying he's still a motherfucker on the list. So he would still have to catch heat only because you're talking about motherfuckers that's behind the scene. He's in front of the scene. So he's still going to be a factor.
So here's
He
how
might
that
not be
works.
important.
You just talked about the old Jesse shit. So here's how that works normally in that field. I got something over your head. Hey, go get this shit or else. Oh, all right. Let me go get this shit. Oh, somebody's in this shit that don't want to be brought up. Oh, well, I have the power to go ahead and bring up this. Hey, he's in there now. So now you're on the spotlight. So instead of you being able to have the power and the ability to be able to pursue some shit, now you're discredited because, hey, nigga, you in the files too. Mm-hmm. You can't be like, oh, such and such is in the files and he did this and this person did that.
But this is already stuff that's already been done. It ain't like they put him in the files just to make him uncredible.
No. Who's in the files and names is being released. They know who the fuck is who. It's a game. Once we realize all this shit is a game, bro.
What make it not a game is when it's real children involved. That's when it's not a game.
This
You
still a
feel
game.
me?
That's part of the game.
That's a fucked up game.
It ain't a game we play. It's part of their game, and it always has been.
It's a part of a elite
Nigga, all that shit is tied to Christmas and shit like that, and it's all type of this child. Goddamn, I was about to go into all of that. Things involving children and things historically that people have done with children has been going on since so long in history. You know,
a particular
group of
people's
individuals, but they
history.
was, been trying to marry children and all of this stuff since
Ain't
way
no
back
been
when.
trying. They been doing.
Well, you have some that are successful and some who feel like they don't.
I just found out that I believe in up to the 60s or 70s in the state of Georgia, like the legal age was 14.
Like 15 or something 14, like that. Some young shit.
14.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Yes. Bro. That's
so
crazy. And to this day, it's still 16 in a lot of states.
Yeah. Most states it's like around there. But I believe you have to have parent consent. Which is just for me alone, it's weird shit, but it's the practices that they've always had. We overlook
which is
the shit.
Crazy.
Niggas in our community be like, oh, boy, that girl bad, boy, when she get older.
Okay, so
like, we not gonna wait.
Okay, so I guess
Which
with
I
these,
was never on that weird ass shit either.
Yeah.
Girl, when you get older.
Nah, that's grooming. That's grooming. But okay, let's bring this topic to a more manageable topic. Do we think that the truth will come out on these files? Like, will we get an unredacted version of these files?
Whose truth?
Epstein's the truth. No, the truth.
In their truth.
No, the truth.
The actual truth.
The actual truth.
The actual truth.
That's my question. Yeah.
Never. You're not gonna get the actual truth ever.
I think it's because too many powerful people are involved.
You'll get the story that fits the narrative that saves the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of this shit is gonna be like everything else,
So what
swept
story
under the
saves the
rug.
day?
I don't know.
I-
It ain't.
In an
I can't call it.
imaginary guesstimate world, like what story could come out of this that'll save the day?
I don't know.
You know, that's kind of like crazy. And then
That could save the day. I don't know because, and I only say this
you
because
know what could
I only
I'll play your game. No, listen, I'll play your game.
go
What
ahead.
could save the day is if they release it with Trump unredacted and he takes the fall. That would save the day. He would be the Diddy of the Epstein list.
It's not gonna happen.
I ain't saying it will happen. I'm saying that would be the save the day because it's going to save the day for them. That's the only save the day you're talking about, right? Who's going to protect the motherfuckers that's really powerful in this situation,
No,
right?
no, something else has to go on.
Like what? Give
That's
me an
just like
example. Come on.
that's just like with the Diddy shit. With the Diddy shit, you got all that shit that happened, and then boom, next thing you know, we're on the Epstein files, and then boom, next thing you know, we're on whatever the next particular thing is gonna. That's what I mean by the save the day thing.
But
Hey, we
I'm
need
saying to
another
save the day,
narrative.
it got to be um contained in different situations. So
Not like
we can't
something as
let the
far as the
Diddy shit
files.
bleed into the Epstein shit because those two different situations. So when you
No,
say save
you
the day,
mistaken
I'm
you
thinking
mistaken what I'm saying. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. Anything I'm talking about what saves the day is just the distraction is that what they always done is add a different
I mean it's all
distraction
a distractor is
and
distraction.
shift. Yeah, that's why that's what my focus is. Okay, what is the distraction here? What am I
It's
missing?
not what
Fuck.
the
What am I? What am,
distraction is, it's what
because it's
it's
what they're trying to
distracting
get you to
from,
focus on.
but
You
it's what
know,
it's distracting us from. That's the main question.
so that's what I said in the beginning. That's what it's all about. You know, what are they trying to distract us from? What is actually going on? What laws is being passed? What bill is being built up? What city is under attack that we don't know about? What place just got fucking their what Cuba going through right now? Motherfuckers, they can't get access to certain fuel and shit like that. You know, and how their living condition is. This shit's fucked up over in Cuba right now, but we talking about Epstein. You know,
Shit fucked up in America.
yeah, no, niggas is driving motherfucking foreigns over here. They ain't driving goddamn foreigns over there in
Only
Cuba,
it's
living and
certain
loving and
people.
doing
No, I
shit.
feel no. I'm not.
Yeah,
Don't take what I'm saying
our
as shitting on whatever Cuba got going on. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we still have deep problems in. I bro. I've seen
you
it
don't
and I've
realize
lived in
America
the roller
is the problem.
coaster. See,
America
now we're
is the
going
problem.
into something else because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that we're on like shit ain't just peaches and cream for us right now in America. Period.
How it ain't
Because
compared to
financially
who else?
niggas fucked up.
Niggas fucked
I'm
up.
not comparing
Who
I'm
fucked up?
comparing it to America. I'm comparing it to us in the past. Shit fucked up
Compared to
financially
who?
right now. Us. That's what I'm
Listen, man,
saying.
you
Like
understand we still even in trillions of dollars of so-called debt, we still in a good position.
who's in a good position? The elite.
Nigga,
Yeah, they're in a great position.
no, nigga. Nigga, we talking right now.
No,
This is a
no,
good
I'm telling
position.
you. But see, when I'm
You
talking
using Wi-Fi, you got bright lights and shit. Man, you over
looks could be
having nice
deceiving.
little. Yeah,
Looks
it
could be
can be deceiving,
deceiving.
but it
Looks
ain't
could be
deceiving. It's
deceiving.
nothing to be deceiving about that. You do have Wi-Fi. You
I
do have
do.
lights.
I
This
do.
motherfucker's over there with no Wi-Fi, no lights, no phone,
But you keep
no
taking it back to
connection.
them like I'm shitting on what they're going
No,
through.
I'm
I'm
not.
not. I
You
understand they're going.
mistaking what I'm saying as a motherfucker is saying that you shitting. I'm saying I'm just speaking on conditions,
Mm-hmm.
conditions and comparisons. compared to them
But they
and
can't compare
us,
to
it
us
ain't no.
because
It
what
ain't.
we're used to and what we've grown to um
We're fucking spoiled.
exactly. So
So
there's no comparison to that.
ain't no we doing bad. It ain't
But
even our worst shit is the motherfuckers is homeless out here still doing good, better than motherfuckers in different places.
that's
But
what I'm saying.
that's
You keep comparing it back to them. I'm not comparing it to them. Solely comparing it to us. I'm solely comparing it to us, our
we.
past.
You speaking blacks to black past or you what?
Blacks, whoever, bro, America. That's what I'm comparing it to. I'm comparing it to I'm comparing it to me financially today and me financially 2-3 years ago, or me 5 years ago. I can only, just like when they say when your favorite artist may drop an album, you can't compare it to everybody, all the other artists. You got to compare it to his discography. You can only compare him to him. If Jay-Z drop, I'm not comparing him to the rest of the field. I'm only comparing him to the rest of his discography. I'm comparing him to Black Album, to Blueprint, to Reasonable Doubt. That's who I'm comparing him to. I'm not going to compare to him to Little Pump. I'm not going to compare him to fucking NBA Youngboy. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying with this situation. I'm only comparing us to us. And yes, we're spoiled. Yes, we're used to some shit that a lot of other countries and people but that
So where
almost
we doing
put them
bad at?
that but let
Who's
me
cut
get
off
that,
our
let me finish,
cherries?
hold on, let me finish the thought. That almost put them in a privileged state because they haven't been had what we had, so they're in a better position. So they're not used to having these amenities and all of this shit, the Wi-Fi and fucking bright lights or whatever. So they I'm almost jealous of them because they could go through way more than we could go through because we are fucking used to this shit. So when we don't have it, then we're depressed. Then we're in a fucking place mentally that they will never be in because they had less and they survive off less. We always say, a lot of us say, our broke days were our happiest days. You dig what I'm saying? And I can contest to that. Like, my happiest days was the days I had the least, but now I've came so far that I can't have those broke days no more. I have a family of 6.
No.
So when it comes to the point where I was sufficient and what was getting, gut money or whatever at this certain point, and now I don't know if it's the tariffs of is this or that, that number comes down. I've already been up here. They say it's a it's a harder fall from up here
Mm-hmm.
than from down here. You feel me? So when you get me all the way up here, I feel it more than you would right here. Not you, but
Mm-hmm.
the proverbial you. Right here, it might not be nothing. You land on your feet. Me,
Yeah.
it's splat. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not comparing myself to nobody. I'm comparing myself to me. That's where I was coming from. So when you say, "Are you hurting?" or "Are you like, yeah, nigga, it's motherfuckers," and this motherfucker's higher than me. This motherfucker's on skyscrapers.
Yeah. But that's because, and here's the thing, we let these little things affect us when they really have
Facts.
no
But
real
what did I
hold or
say?
grasp in the true meaning of life. Once we look beyond, because we have to go. Are you using your first mind or are you using your second mind?
But what did I say?
But if
Where
you
where did my happiest where did my
first go
happiest
back
days
to
come
the
from?
question. Go back to the question. Are you using your first mind or your second mind?
Well, you gotta explain first mind and second mind.
Your first mind is the your natural state, your natural mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Your second mind is the mind that we all are. basically locked in. It's the
Second
mind that
mind,
we've been
then yeah. So
conditioned,
that would be the
programmed
mind
through
where
fear and everything.
yeah.
So you have to go back to, and this is why I began to create the Way of the Red Wolf, um, to generate and change the direction of our focus back into our first minds, because we're conditioned through all of this, through the wars, the slavery, the famines, all of these particular things, to believe that the world that we live in isn't filled with abundance, that everything we needed is already here. Everything we need, all this other shit, motherfuckers is dying. I was thinking about the lady. I don't know if you had seen that either. Where she had typed, where she was running a business or whatever, and she was working, and then she had typed she had needed some rest, and then she never woke up. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? She had just been working herself so motherfucking hard trying to run a business and manage her life and all of this.
But that's why I keep trying to go back to, and not to cut your wisdom. I keep going back to a lot of us say our happiest days were our quote unquote broke days, because it's true. It was less we were worried about. It was less we were trying to prove. It was less we were trying to acquire. We was just focused on the simplest things. And I think a lot of us know that. But then when you get to a point so far, it's hard to go back to that first mind, which what you're talking about. You're locked into that second mind at that point. You dig what I'm saying? So it's hard. Like I said, the distance is hard to go back to. It's splat.
And that's what the focus has to be. And a lot of people aren't willing to go back into self.
It's just hard. It's not they're not
Motherfuckers wanna.
willing. It's just hard because
It's supposed to be.
you've come so far.
How do you get to challenge yourself? How does your muscles grow if you don't put in that resistance?
Yeah.
You understand? You
Don't get it
have to
wrong with
have,
I'm going against you.
and that's what
I'm just simply
is.
playing devil's
I don't see
advocate.
it as you going against me.
Yeah.
I don't that I. That's what first mind does. First mind doesn't see. Second mind will be like, this nigga trying to try me. He doing this, or he's cutting me off, or this some shit like that, or whatever, whatever.
No, I'm just
That's
making it clear. I understand. I'm just making it clear. Like,
first mind understands the balance of all things. It understands why the ant moves the way that it does, and why it has its particular ground, but why the spider does what it does. You know what I'm saying? That's what the first mind takes you to.
mhm,
And that's what we have to get back to, the natural order. We're living unnaturally in these fucking
by
boxes
design.
with all these goddamn bright ass lights, unnatural light, unnatural habitat. Yes, it is by design.
And that
You
go
know,
back to what I said when you was talking about the stars. I said if it ain't for the light pollution,
yes.
that's the bright. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah, because it's different. I don't know. You're out on the road now, so for me, when I was younger, we used to hit the road and shit, and
hmm
I used to always see like, nigga, at night at LA, them stars in certain areas,
hmm
or if you going through the mountains, it's like them motherfuckers sitting right there on top of you.
hmm
Which is why I came to that conclusion. Like, God damn, I'm right here in LA on Earth, and these stars seem like they're right here.
So does
But
the
these
moon.
motherfuckers is taking pictures in outer space, and you can't see one fucking star. Something ain't right.
Yeah, I ain't even peep that.
Go look at all your space pictures. Show me where you see the stars.
Right.
Nigga, even in Star Trek, when they're taking you through the light speed or whatever, when they do
The
moving that shit.
stars there. hmm Oh shit.
What the
Oh,
hell you got going? You changed them?
nah. You good. Keep going. Keep going.
Got that banner? Yeah. But that's all I. Forrest Gump. That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah, because your show is getting in your bag, but I appreciate it, man. Because it's opening up a new um curiosity in folks. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that.
But this is the reason why, if most people know me, most of the time I'm quiet, bro. I don't really. That's the challenge for me again. That going doing the hard thing because I've been in my studies and I know certain things. I ain't got time to be sitting here going back and forth for my fuck. Hey man, is this? I'm gonna just point you in the direction of what's what, and you can follow the path. It's like that's why I
But
really.
also, even in your studies and in your journey, you also have to be able to be challenged and be able to, you know, s- uh, uh, not combat that, but
I accept all challenges due to the simple fact that there's so many different perspectives.
mm-hmm,
It's just like we're all connected to this one tree, you know, and this one tree has so many different roots. It doesn't mean that it's not leading up to the same great tree. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Even the little small. Now you have some roots that's fucking this big and thick, and then you have some that's microscopic. You have to take all that into consideration because it's still part of the tree.
so you're
That's
basically saying your thinking is the big roots and other people's thinking is the small microscopic root.
nah. What I'm saying is we're all interconnected on this tree.
Mm-hmm,
You know, I don't. I may not even be part of the roots. The elders may be part of the roots.
mm-hmm,
I'm somewhere on a branch. I mean, it may be a leaf.
mm-hmm,
You know, but it doesn't mean that I'm less important. You could be a branch, a leaf, a bark, a root.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like with a car. Nigga, the engine ain't more important than the tires.
Right.
You know, if I go ahead and fucking take the tires off, what the fuck is good as that engine?
Mm-hmm.
If I take the tire, if I put the tires on, take the engine out, what the fuck good is the tires? We Flintstones now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, this is why I be on some chill, quiet shit, man. Until I meet an individual who vibrating on the same, where I can be able to be open about these things.
That's a good thing.
Because ain't no need, ain't no. I'm not finna sit here and waste my time trying to convince the motherfucking shit, and I'm not gonna let a motherfucker try to convince me of anything either.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't want to feel like you got everything figured out because then you cut
I
off
didn't say
the.
I got it everything figured
No,
out.
no,
Now
no.
that's the
See, you caught up.
difference.
No, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get caught up on the wording. I'm saying when somebody say you can't convince me or nothing, you
Mm-hmm.
closing yourself off of any information. Like what I think and what I feel like is law now. You can't convince
So,
me of anything else.
so here's the thing about that, and I say this in our conversation. Another thing we have to look at what the root is, the root words and certain shit. We
Yeah,
having
yeah.
conversations, and
Mm-hmm.
in that conversation, what else is there? Convince. And so look at the root words and you doing pros and cons. When you put this shit on the scale, do you have these things? That's why I say what I say far as convince, because motherfuckers be trying to manipulate you into their particular way of thought and thinking, you
So
know.
it'd be
Um,
different than if someone enlighten you.
yes.
Okay. Period. All right. Let's get to
If
some
I'm
lighter shit. Let's get into some lighter shit. Cause we
some
go we
lights, it look like lights is out. Lights ain't coming on this
My
chat.
man
What the
Jim
fuck?
Jones, he was caught on camera
I'm
kicking
about
some
to pull
doors
a
down
kick, dog.
that he was evicted from a property according to the menace named motherfucking 50 Cent that
50.
he acquired the building and yeah, it's just this whole story. So there was video of Jim Jones kicking in the doors to his studio and yeah, I mean there's more that came out, but I guess at this particular moment how you felt about this story.
That shit got to be embarrassing, bro.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, you can't. I always say, y'all, if you're gonna play with the dude, speaking on 50, if you're gonna play with him, be ready to play. You better have all your goddamn bases covered. Cause he gonna come at an angle you ain't even fucking thinking about.
Hmm.
That's what he do.
Yeah, man.
That's and
That
now
nigga don't
like
play fair, boy.
now he got the footage. Come on, bro. He got the building and he got the footage to release. All them niggas did was let's rap about it. So I don't think any more bars is gonna be coming. You know,
Well, before we get that far, because like I said, it was more footage. I just wanted you to give me your take at this moment, but more footage. I mean, not just more footage, but
the full, not just the goddamn clips that people post
no,
online.
not even footage at all. Well, footage came out, but so supposedly that all of this was some bullshit. Even the documents that was presented saying that he was evicted was false. Also, the police were called um same day. They came, they forced the owner to unlock all of the doors and then uh had to leave the premises. So then you have Jim Jones actually making footage back into the uh studio. So he still have access and he's still there and they
Well,
lawfully
here's
couldn't kick him out of there.
kick him out
That
of there
was all
now.
bullshit. And which would bring up what we were talking about prior to this, where we were saying like, or rather you were saying like, okay, where all the other homies at? Like, how is this even happening?
Yeah, so this
Especially
ain't got
when
nothing to do with all of them. You know what I mean? Because like nigga, you got four niggas that's out here, street niggas that's out here. You know, um, y'all they got enough ties and connections to be able to formulate the money that a nigga
all
should
four
never
of
have to
them,
be.
all
You know,
four of them.
that's what I'm saying. So for me, I felt like it could possibly be a stage situation because we know 50 is famous for that as well. You know, he got that mindset. He willing to work with motherfuckers because if anything, it don't matter whether it's good publicity or bad publicity. Publicity is publicity.
Hmm.
His name is out there. Well, who is Jim Jones? What does Jim Jones do? What is this? Now that's all different searches and clicks and links.
No, he's definitely playing into it as well because
So you know they could have spoke about it. It's all money, man. It's all smoke and mirrors. Smoke
yeah,
and mirrors.
yeah, I just think that shit was crazy, man. But it actually take me. Actually, I gotta go get the actually go get the trophy because right off of that topic, and I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry, we
he
got to
you
do it.
win, bro. You definitely get that, man.
Who? See?
You talking about 50? Oh yeah, that's it, bro. He
Let me
got
go
it
get his
then.
trophy. Let me get his trophy, man.
Oh
Introduce
God.
the my man.
So what we do usually every week, we have a segment where we go over who is the clout chaser of the week. Now, not necessarily clout in a bad way or on some weird shit, anything like that, but it's just how they stood out above all in everybody in the scheme of things, in the shit that they was doing. You can't beat this man. I see multiple people try, and I see multiple people fail, man. Um, so this week's award that we have queued up at the moment is your boy 50, aka Ferrari F50. Yeah, man. Uh, hey y'all, my guys, I thought by then he would pop back up, but he ain't popped back up. We gotta go get the award so we can do the award ceremony. Oh, all right, there you go. It's like, damn, man, this nigga sell an award? While, while he's on the road, you sell an award and shit? I was like, God damn,
No, no,
where you
no. I
going to
had to
get the
go get it.
award from?
I had to
Hey,
go grab
man.
it.
Hey, man, and I got you too, bro.
Nah, nigga, I got cash out, nigga. I don't get Wayne innocent.
Hey,
Nah, cash out me, my
hey, man,
nigga.
I got you too, bro.
Cash
That
out
that
me.
that, and the one is there too. You know what I'm saying?
Cash
I
out.
I
Hey,
got
cash
you,
me
man.
right
Hey,
now. Let me know it's real. Cash
I
at me
got
right
hey.
now. Let me know it's real. We doing it for the cameras, nigga. Do it for my bank account, nigga.
Oh man,
This
I
nigga
gotta
breaking
get
out paper
cash
money.
up.
We a whole goddamn 700 miles away from each other.
Hey
Man.
man, you be on the road. I'm like, hey man, when he come down here, man, I got his stuff right here,
Nah,
man.
man.
Right
Go
here
ahead.
for it, man.
Hit the cash out, man.
Yeah.
But I
Hey,
don't know how good of a
go do your
chance.
thing.
I don't know how good of a goddamn job this man did, but
Not
50
good.
Cent, man. Yo, here you go, my brother. Hey, please don't come at us. We cannot afford it. We cannot afford you coming at
Hey, we
Reasonable
good.
Clout
We good
Podcast.
at this house. We everything's paid.
Yeah, but we still don't want no problems. Hey, let this man hold on, because if he feel bold, and go ahead do your. I don't want no problems with 50. I don't want no problems with 50. So if you speaking on him, let me get out the frame.
Oh nigga, you ain't never gonna hear me speak on 50 like nigga. That's my birthday dog, nigga. We the same way.
I don't know you.
Everything he be doing,
You
nigga. We
was
born
scaring
on
me
the
because
same.
you're like, oh,
Look,
everything over
look.
here paid for. Nah, nigga, I don't want no
Listen,
problem.
we born on the same day. We on the same goddamn type of timing, bro. Same motherfucking timing.
I don't want no problems, 50.
Hey, we are on the same timing, bro. That's the. Hey man, why you keep disappearing, nigga?
Because I don't want no problems.
Goddamn, Trey over here. Hey yo, Ben, let
Let
me
me
out.
out. Let me out, dog.
Let me out, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta get creative. We can get creative with some shit. You know.
Nah, but I just gotta present this, but I don't want no problems, 50, man. Do not. We don't want no problems over here at Reasonable Clout. We just doing a job, and you just fit the bill this week. You have to get this award because you're going above and beyond to goddamn get this clout,
Hey
man.
man, he got a lot of living to do before he die, and he ain't got time to waste.
You
Shit.
gotta
Now
get
let's
this,
make it.
man. Let me go ahead and get your applause going. You gotta get your applause going.
Anything else I can get you, Mrs. Jackson? Oh, looking at him,
You gotta get that.
nigga. Mrs. Jackson? Mrs. Jackson. And now, no troubles now, Mr. Jackson.
I do not want no troubles. Hey, I do not want to. Hey,
This nigga on that nag.
Man.
Who this nigga on that nag?
Shit.
facts. I
Hey,
ain't got.
all right.
Hey, I don't want no
Hey,
troubles.
nigga. Hey, you want this? Go get it from 50.
Shit, I just won't get it then, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga?
Oh, man.
I just
Nigga,
won't
like,
get it,
bruh.
nigga.
Shit, $40 ain't $40. Yo.
But shit, let's go to one of the last topics, man. Larussell. I don't know if you seen how he had some words about,
Yeah,
Lil
nigga ain't
Wayne.
say nothing wrong. Nigga,
He
Lil Wayne
didn't.
ain't fucking dropped nothing of any substance
Okay,
at
hold
all.
on. Let me introduce the topic before you go.
Oh.
My man just started going there.
Hey, bro, I
Let
seen
me
that
just
shit. I was like,
let me just
like, and this
look.
niggas is speaking on the Russell, like, nigga, where'd you even come from? Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead and do your.
So Larussell, he had a choice of words for Lil Wayne in a recent interview, and the internet had a whole uproar about it, and they felt like
Fuck!
he was
Fuck up against the
disrespecting.
wall. But handcuffs. Oh, shit, boy. I'm about to Bernie Mac, man.
They felt like he was disrespecting the legend Lil Wayne. I don't know if y'all had a chance to see this, but this how we feel about it. Go ahead, man. You got a lot to say, man. Go ahead,
I
bro.
ain't got a
Take it
lot to
away.
say. I said basically what I was saying. Where the fuck did he lie at?
Hmm.
Name out of any of Lil Wayne's projects that anything was of any substance.
He had a few. It wasn't a lot, but he had a few.
Albums of substance.
No, not albums. He just had
That's
like
what we talking about.
tracks.
Man, nigga, albums of substance.
Not a lot of not a lot of artists have albums of substance. Period.
Listen, man.
Let's hold on. Let me
You
make
how
this
old?
clear.
You well,
Let,
nah, we
let
ain't
me
gonna
make
go
this
there.
clear because you go no listen before you go there. Let me make this clear. You got to understand that I'm just playing devil's advocate. Don't think I believe whatever. I'm giving. That's the pushback that I'm giving. Pause. Hold on, because that's
Hey, yo,
crazy.
what the fuck?
Crazy.
Come get this nigga, man.
Nigga, the fuck is this Pornhub? I don't want the
But
pushback.
no, but what I'm saying is you got to
Nah, go
understand.
ahead.
I'm just presenting a alternate point of view. It's
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily saying this is what I feel, but
Yeah.
this may be what a
Well, that's how you
listener
make the. That's how
feels.
you make the distinction and the separation between
Yeah,
the
so
two.
that's what I
Like
want to make
everything
it
that I
clear
say
because I
is
think you be
my
thinking
personal.
like you'd be thinking like, oh, nigga, how old are you? What we cover? No, nigga,
No.
this ain't
That's
just
just
my
it's
point of view.
just no. When you hear me speak like that, is me giving the context to what we speaking on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like when I'm like, hey, so how old are you? So when I was going with there is we know Lil Wayne, we didn't have Lil Wayne since the late '90s. You know what I mean? And in that period in time, from there on to now, nigga, you don't have anything really of substance, bro. Like
But I'm
a
saying he's not
album
the
that's
only
like
one. He's not the only one though.
he
Like how
ain't
many
never been.
niggas really? When I think
Wayne
of
raps.
motherfuckers with a body of work that's of substance, I'm
You would
thinking
think of like a 3K or something like that.
not even him.
And he's from that
I
era.
would say like a Tupac. I would say like a maybe a Nas. I would say like a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I would say people of that nature. But it's not a lot of artists that has. a album of substance. It's just not.
It's
You're gonna
not.
have bullshit in there.
Nick, well, listen, with Wayne, we're talking about maybe 20 years.
You're
What?
only talking about a handful of tracks. I get that point. I'm
Yeah,
just being,
that's where I'm at
I'm
with that.
just, I'm just like I said, playing
And with
devil's advocate.
Larussell was speaking on is his shit. He had an influence on the culture, and it went. You know what I mean? Cause there was a time where niggas was doing just this alone, rocking the locks and all of that. Cause Weezy was rocking the motherfucking locks. Now
Mhm.
they out here with the Weezy locks too. They shit is all over the fucking pub. I don't know, man. But
I
he
mean,
had his
he had
influence
major influence over the game. You
influence
got to
on the
think,
game, bro.
not even just dreadlocks. We're talking about face tags. We're talking about
Face tats, all of that.
talking about
But no, I'm
eating
not
the
gonna
cootie
say
cat. We're talking about
nope. No, he ain't. His niggas was on that before him.
not that, no, hell nah. Talking openly talking about it like that. Who? Give me a name.
Talking about eating pussy.
Mm-hmm. You know that was taboo in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Let me go back and get you a list because it's a lot of the same way that they was talking about SMD. All the Frank Stan offers. They was on the same thing,
What, not eating?
bruh. Listen,
That would directly say that they was against that. If they was
come
saying,
on, man. I'll say one name, and it's because I'm in his state right now. T double D.
but he was a standalone. He was a standalone.
What is that? We talking about who said
I'm
what?
saying, I'm saying the it wasn't the norm. It wasn't the overall point of view. It wasn't every. Come on, dog. We know that wasn't hip.
All right,
Like niggas
so
wasn't
Wayne
on that.
changed the culture for eating pussy songs. It wasn't a Dear Mama or some shit like that. It wasn't.
I'm just simply stating how he influenced the culture. I'm not saying whether it was right or wrong. I'm saying what he influenced. You dig what I'm saying? He influenced that. He influenced the promethazine, the drug talk. He influenced all of that. You
But
dig
he
what I'm
didn't come
saying? The
from that
little everybody
because
wanted to
of
be
the
Lil because of Lil Wayne. I don't. It wasn't no other little. It was Lil Wayne.
bullshit.
Who else?
Bullshit. Nigga,
Who?
everybody in motherfucking Texas was Lil Wayne or Big Something. Not Lil Wayne, but Lil Something or Big Something.
But they're not
Everybody that in Texas during the night, man, nigga, it was Lil Something or Big Something.
Lil Wayne. They wanted
Lil
to be Lil
Kiki.
Wayne.
Lil Kiki wanted to be Lil Wayne.
Bruh, it was a Lil Kim. It was a little. It was a lot of Lils. But I'm saying
Okay.
the one that caused all these younger
So
guys that wanted to be a Lil. It was him. That's just a fact, bro. I'm not even. I don't have no horse in this race.
no,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
care
no, no.
who.
You
I don't have a
you were
horse in
saying
this race.
no. We're not. I'm not taking away from his influence. You were saying beforehand that that nigga influenced that period. And
He
now you just
influenced
saying from his point.
the
Okay,
younger
now
generation. That's what
because I
all
was
I'm
like,
talking
this nigga
about.
had it was other niggas going on that shit beforehand,
I
like
know it
Texas
was
alone.
plenty of other
Cause
Lils.
didn't you have time in Texas too? Did you go to school or some shit?
No, I was out there when I first got in the truck, and I was in Dallas. You
Uh,
know what I'm saying? I was out of Dallas,
damn,
really.
look, I had a homeboy that's all he talked about was his time. And I know what he. I got you.
But yeah, I'm just only pointing out the influence Lil Wayne had on the generation after him. I'm not saying he was the first Lil. I'm not saying he was the first one talking about eating pussy. I'm not saying he was the. I'm not saying he was the first one sipping promethazine, which was already in Texas. But we cannot deny the fact that Lil Wayne was the one that influenced the younger generation of
Mm-hmm.
all of that shit.
Yes,
He
sir.
did. Is
Yes,
he
sir.
listen to his verse and on God did. He
Man,
breaks
hey,
it down.
I done said yes, sir, like 3 times.
No, I know. Bro. I'm not. It's not a back and forth.
Nah,
I'm
man,
talking right now. I'm really talking to the
no,
audience.
I'm
Listen to
speaking
the.
on just the I'm 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 speaking on the fact that with him, we understand his influence.
Yeah.
That can't nobody take away what he did for us in this game. But what Larussell is speaking on is nigga the growth. Niggas ain't seen no real growth out of Wayne. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me set the record straight because maybe it's not clear because me playing devil's advocate. I have no problem with what LaRussell said. I actually agree with
Yeah,
LaRussell.
I know.
I definitely agree with LaRussell, and I think Lil Wayne only have about a handful of songs that is even of substance. You dig what I'm saying? His latest one was Let It All Work Out off his off Carter 5. You know what I'm saying? So I
And
agree with
I don't like
LaRussell.
I don't
But I'm just able to step outside of my own opinion and thoughts and be able to have a constructive,
I ain't like how he
conversation.
tried to, excuse me, play how he shot himself as if a motherfucker had shot him.
Shot him. Yeah. But
That shit
no,
has always bothered
no,
me.
but he
Like,
cleared that up. He cleared
yeah, I
that up
know.
in his
That's what I'm
later
saying.
years. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
he had to spin it like he was a thug at the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? The earlier years of it.
Nah, he ain't had to do
T-
that.
No, he
Why
felt
niggas
like
feel like you gotta. And my homeboy, he just came went through
after
his
I got
17th.
shot.
Yeah, niggas, it always feel like being shot don't make you a real nigga. Going to jail don't make you a real
But it's a
nigga.
mystique about it. We
Those,
was just talking
those
about 50 Cent. That was a big bulk of why he was able to blow up how he did. The mystique of him being shot 9 times.
it was the
That's a
story
major
behind
part
it.
of it.
You know what I mean? Nigga
Before
being
the
shot,
story,
but
before the
it all
story, this
depends
nigga was
on.
shot 9 times. That's what everybody was stuck on. They didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
the whole story. They was like, damn, this nigga was shot 9 times. You dig what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that
but
was
if
the
you in the
mystique.
hood, you got homeboys that done been shot multiple times as well.
Facts, but we're not talking about
So it
niggas
ain't
from the
nothing.
hood. We're talking about the um
We talking about the bounce back factor and what he did after. It's the
no
comeback
no no.
story.
I'm
And I
talking
don't
about
even
the
think it's
audience.
about the 9 shots.
I'm talking about the audience. We're talking about who the audience is. It's not just hood niggas. We're
The
talking
audience is
about white
everybody.
America. We're
Yeah, I
talking
was finna
about
say.
white teens. We're talking about they're fascinated about things like this. So they don't even know the full story behind it. They just know this man's been shot 9 times. So that's exciting to them.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm
I
saying?
want to
That's
get
all.
shot 9 times too, bro.
Nah, they ain't saying that. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. You dig what I'm saying? To the
Hey,
late great.
for
You feel me?
real, boy. As soon as the motherfucker they shooting, gonna be my nigga in what's this? I'm gonna get you sucker. Oh
hmm
shit, they shooting, nigga. They got real guns. Yeah, man.
But in this situation, I don't feel like Larussell did anything wrong. And also, he's just like Joe Button spoke on this. He's just experiencing his first, viral type of situation. Like everybody
Mm.
ain't gonna love you. Everybody, sometimes the people gonna be against you because a lot of people was coming to the defense of Lil Wayne. And they're like, no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. How could you even
So
fix
this
your
was the whole
lips
thing.
to talk about somebody? Like you just
Yeah,
signed your deal.
all that
Like
dick sucking shit. I don't even like to hear. How could you fix your lips to? No, nigga, ain't nobody want to hear all that weenie ass shit. That's how you know a motherfucker ain't doing nothing but sitting behind somewhere. The man clearly had just stated about, how he felt personally about the transition of Wayne and his motherfucking music, which everybody, not everybody, it's a big percentage that feels the same goddamn way. He just said it, you know, um, and it just so happened to be after a point in period in time where he did get signed, but he spoke on all of this shit beforehand. This ain't like his first time saying some shit like this. It's just that he has the spotlight as locked in on him because of his recent shit, and all eyes gonna be on him because of this Rock Nation shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything he say, like the freedom that he had to be able to say shit, is gonna be tested now because now motherfuckers gonna be having everything he say under a microscope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my take on it, man. My man, that's my dog though. I fuck with Larussell. I like more of his shit more than I like Wayne.
I can't say that, but yeah, I feel you though.
Just because a nigga, I ain't gotta listen to a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
It's
don't know what of substance I heard from Larussell.
you know your basic daily shit. What?
Like I just
Oh
be
man,
hearing
you.
some. Like I don't know. I don't know what of
I had to
substance I
take
heard
you.
from here.
I had to most of this
I'm
shit
not
was
saying it's
just.
not. I'm not saying it's not uh uh a such thing as substance from LaRussell. I'm just saying I haven't heard it. I've heard shit that I like, but I can't say it was of substance. He just talk about date. It's like lifestyle rap. His shit is lifestyle rap. It's nothing more than I would hear from a Currency or uh um Larry June. Like it's like lifestyle rap. Like, oh, I
Nah, it's
woke
more on
up
the
today
positive.
and I felt good and I did this and I
Yeah.
checked the hood and I warmed up the car and I scraped in it and I come in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, bro. I did the same, but with Wayne is bars.
Bars.
Like, okay, he
Cause
don't
niggas
have the
say
substance, but he can have a. One thing Wayne could do, take what's my man Benny the Butcher, his song, it was like Big Dog. Wayne came on that verse saying everything about a dog possible. And that's what he specialized in.
in
Pinpointing a
bar
substance.
flipping, word flip. He's one of just like niggas do name flips, but it's
He
all
take a
in that nigga
subject and he just
schematics.
flip the fuck out of that motherfucker. That's his talent. And then it be like some of his bars be like it be so
I paint the
simple.
town. The town is painted, tainted with the town. Yeah, that shit.
It's like some of the bars that Lil Wayne to say, it's like, damn, that's so simple, but damn, I never would have thought of that bar. You dig what I'm saying? It's
I
like
remember me and
it's
this one this girl that was a writer. We was having a conversation a while ago, and we had spoken on a Lil Wayne bar. It just how a lot of people don't think of now. Now, when it comes to the bar shit, Wayne is there.
Mhm.
Um, this particular bar was, and we were having a conversation because we was talking about writing novels and shit. So this was about on motivation when he was like at the end, then you hold me like a conversation. Like a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna dive deep into something of
Not even diving deep.
that's
Yeah.
so simple, but
Hmm.
yet so deep and complex. You know what I mean? And it's just those little things.
He's
Now that's
that's a
where Lil
perfect
Wayne
example of
shines. You know what I mean?
that's a perfect example of his
Because
style. That's what he does the best.
that's
No
yes,
one does
you
that
can't
better
fuck
than
with him
him.
on that.
Yeah, like
You
he's
can't.
gonna do exactly that better than anybody on the planet. But that's also what makes him great because he can do that. Anytime that you could do something or you could specialize in something that nobody else can really touch or do or hold a candle to, that's
Yeah.
what makes you great. Go ahead. You need to go and do something. Go ahead, man. I
Yeah.
keep talking about this shit, man.
I gotta go make sure that look, these motherfuckers cheering. You know you gotta do a cheering check, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that's really what made Wayne great, man. His ability to do that. And even with what Larussell said about Wayne, I can relate to and I could really second because I don't feel like Wayne ever gave us a lot of substance. He gave us a handful of songs, and that's it. And Larussell even spoke on that. He said, "This is all that he gave us, and that's it. What else did he give us from that?" So I agree with Larussell, and I don't feel like it's fair that everybody's jumping on him about how he, you know, handle it. And if you listen to the entire segment of that interview, it wasn't he wasn't like really bashing Wayne like that. He didn't bash Wayne at all. So it's like, where's the harm done? You know what I mean? So I agree with LaRussell, man. And I don't know. It is what it is, man. I still think Wayne is Wayne. It's hard to, you know, take his legacy away and what he gave to the game away because he did that shit. Like I was saying, all the ways he influenced the younger generation, everybody wanted to be a Lil because of him. Everybody wanted the tats on the face and the arms. Everybody wanted to be a Blood because of him. Everybody wanted to, use auto tune because of him. I know T Pain really, made it popular or brought it to us, but Wayne the one that actually made it, popular. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many ways that he influenced the game. You know what I mean? So that's just it is what it is. You can't take nothing from him.
Oh, this nigga's you probably glazed Wayne up, boy.
Nah, you'll see it on the playback. I don't know
Oh
what you.
hell, Great Wayne. Oh hell, Great Wayne.
Not even close. Not even close.
Shit. Excuse
But
me.
anyway, man, we're about to get out of here anyway.
God damn, man, 2 hours? Two
I had
piece?
I had a side mission topic. I don't know if you want to touch it or not.
Hey man, listen, bro. Come on, man.
What?
You ain't just about. I'm not letting that one slide, bro. You ain't finna be on here. I know you got your little yingling, you know. You ain't finna be on here. Hey man, just want to see if you wanted to touch it. Hold up, bro.
Oh,
Can I get my? Yeah, man. You gonna have to run the
Hey,
test.
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Come get this nigga, man.
That's why I need to get my buttons right, man. Gotta get
I
my
had one
buttons
more
right.
topic that we could cover or not. That's what I'm getting at.
Where you at?
What you mean?
What's the topic? We ain't gotta spend long on it. We can just tap it in. Just tap it in.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Come get this nigga, man. Huh?
You just like pressing buttons now. It's all right. I'm gonna give me some buttons to press too. Keep telling you, boy. Yeah, what you got? What's your topic?
Coming out right now.
What
Get
what,
up.
what about Barrick? What you got going with Barrick? Oh,
Rig
Barry
racism.
is what?
Did Obama reignite racism?
No. Obama didn't start racism. You can't reignite racism. Racism ain't never went nowhere. Racism
He
ain't
didn't
never
have to.
died.
He didn't have to. He didn't
Racist,
have
the
to
fire of
recreate
racism
it.
ain't out, bro. It's not. It's just you go. You have overt or covert. Which one you want to deal with? Back in the days, they used to show you all
Overt.
the overt shit. Back in the days, it was
That's
blatant
what
and
you want,
overt.
though. You want a
But the
person to show
motherfuckers
who
that's
they
running the
really are.
show, the motherfuckers that's running the show, is covert.
No, they
That's it.
not.
That they is.
No, nigga. Trump done changed all that shit.
Trump ain't changed shit. Where at what point
But
did Trump
when we come to Trump, we gotta say, okay, Trump was because of Barack.
Trump was because of Barack?
Yeah, we didn't get a
How?
Trump if it wasn't because of Barack. People were mad that we got Barack in office. Therefore, they were so willing to go to the other end of that they elected Trump.
They didn't elect Trump, nigga. People ain't got a fucking thing. The electoral college elects who's gonna be the president,
So they say.
not the popular vote.
So they say.
They make decisions based on the popular vote, but because how the population changes and the numbers and the way that the census and shit work, that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. They gotta find a level ground where, hey, all right, we only need these people to do, and we'll take our influence about what everybody else is saying. Did Barack reignite racism? Fuck no, racism been here. It ain't never went nowhere.
Well, maybe the
It's
wording is
whether it's
wrong.
whether or not
Rather,
the
maybe the
the
wording
light is
is wrong.
shined on it or not.
Did Barack make it to where
He ain't did shit,
motherfucker?
bro. He ain't had no power to do shit. That's why niggas ain't get shit when he was in office. Nigga really wasn't standing on shit. He was just a face.
I'm not saying his doing. I'm just saying his face and name.
No, I'm just
Not
saying
like
his
what
face and name.
he.
You're speaking about the simple fact that because so-called white America hated motherfucking Barack so goddamn much, they
Mhm.
decided to go ahead and push the envelope. They was like, "Fuck it, we rather have Trump than anything." But you know, you had other
I think
options as
Barack
well.
was put in place for that to happen.
So no, all this shit, man. A lot of this shit is like almost damn near 100 years in the making, bro. Who's gonna
So
be
why
what?
wouldn't it?
Who's
But why
successions?
wouldn't this be a part of that?
What?
The 100 years in the making. Why wouldn't Barack been put in this position just
He's
to?
not. What he's put in the position to instill something different, but it's not the
What's
wasn't
the
the
different?
reigniting racism and shit.
Not
It was the
reigniting.
allude
You get hung on that. I'm just saying for people to just feel
the
comfortable with outwardly showing that, putting it to a point where, like back in the days where it wasn't covert, it was overt. And I think was he a part of making it to where it is now pushed back to the forefront where they would be comfortable with January 6th storming the White House, displaying overt motherfucking racism like they're doing today. Mind you, I'm on the road. I see shit all over the. I seen the motherfucking Confederate flag in New York. I seen that motherfucker in Missouri. That motherfucker flying high everywhere. motherfuckers put in a position, and don't get me started on
Well,
the
they stole they stole their flag, so that's part of the Iroquois nation. That they got that from. But rock shit is his whole role in play. Before I let you get too far, was the illusion of inclusion to make niggas feel like, oh, we have made it. You heard every old motherfucker bring up all the, oh, we made it, we made it. We ain't made no motherfucking where. We ain't
but
made
that's
no
a part
motherfucking
of it.
progress.
Listen,
But
listen. Hold
but
on,
it's a
right there
part
where
of
you
the
at, right,
game.
right there where you at, right there where you at, because you stuck on the black side. So what you
I ain't
think is
stuck on.
saying?
I'm
No,
stuck
no,
on
no, no, no,
all
no, no, no,
sides.
no, no.
I
Listen,
ain't.
listen, 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 listen. That's the black side. So what's the white side of that? Oh, they think they all that. They got a black man in the office. Oh, we got to answer to a black man. He's running this thing. Oh, the head of the state is black. You got to think of the other side of that. Not just the black side of that. What the white side looking at that
That
and
shit ain't got
saying?
nothing to do with nothing because they already know the history. Some of the first presidents, the first five was black. So and they know
They
that
don't know
because
that.
they know
No,
that because they got the fucking books. Every fucking president know who's who and what's what, and
not
everybody that's in
presidents.
the
I'm talking
government.
about the white people. They've been lied to just like the black people been lied to. I'm not
Who is
talking
the
about
white
who
people?
the white population of the country.
Because there's a population that's part of the white that don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit don't even phase them. So we keep bringing up and giving energy to these small group of motherfuckers who don't like
It ain't that
individuals.
small.
It's a small group, bro.
It ain't that small, man.
This is okay.
I think they're the
You
majority,
that
actually.
you think that, and that's why you've been trained and programmed to think that they're the majority. They're not. How in the fuck are they the majority? And everywhere you go around this motherfucker is dark and was dark before them, and it's still.
We're
And
talking
they
about
ain't
the
had no
United States of
increase.
America. We're not talking about the world. We're talking about the United States. I'm talking about just here.
Even the U.S. Even after they did the shit
Remember,
with the test
remember,
tube babies, I'm gonna go here. Even after the shit with the test tube babies and the fucking Cabbage Patch Kids, even their thing after they had motherfuckers knocked the fuck off and they had to go ahead and repopulate this motherfucker. Even then,
I actually travel all around this motherfucker. I actually, with my own eyes, see the races the
you
races,
see the
not
remnants of racist.
racist. No, no, no. I'm not saying racist as RAS. I mean RACIST. I'm saying races as
Racist,
RA.
R A
Yes,
C E
I
S.
see. Yes, I see. It's some places I go in, especially Walmart's. I'm lucky to see one other nigga. These flyover states, the center of the country is real, bro. I'm not
Now
making it
listen,
up. I'm going by my eyeballs.
this is just because you see a certain population concentrated in certain areas doesn't mean that, oh, this is just ran by. This is It was a game that was played
It
long
ain't.
long
I'm not
ago
going by ran
about whose
by.
land. No, I'm saying I'm taking you to the land aspect. So when you go into these places in land, it was certain areas of land that, one, we were only, if you speak on our people and the people who were here beforehand and our descendants who were here beforehand, you'll find out that a lot of places was attacked and everybody was sent up to a certain central area. You know what I mean? Which now we call the territories of Oklahoma, which they refer to as the Indian Territory. And y'all can pull out little maps and shit about that. But we're not going on that. We're just speaking about the simple fact that just because on their little maps in their little areas they have spots where they wasn't allowing niggas, don't mean that they're the majority. You're just going through them places because they wanted niggas centralized in certain areas. That's why you have your ghettos and hoods and shit like that. You want to know where these niggas is at and where they moving from at all times. This is why, and I'm gonna say this: every fucking city and state that you go to, major city and state, white people have a secret code. Even some may not even fucking know they got themselves. Is as soon as you pass a Martin Luther King that lets you know what side of town that you're now on. You know what I mean? And it's a Martin Luther King in every fucking city and goddamn state to let you know where the blacks are gonna be. You understand? So if I'm Bill Jenkins and I'm driving down the street and I just so happen to make a left and holy fuck, this is Martin Luther King, then I know.
But in some places, saying that I'm a truck driver, I see
Mm-hmm.
this.
You
Some
got to go
Martin
through some
Luther Kings,
sundowns.
no, some Martin Luther Kings are highways. It has nothing to do with the side of the town.
And that just lets you know.
Even
Now
in
here comes the point
I
of
think it was in Oklahoma actually.
you have to understand where the gentrification and things came, where they started moving certain shit and putting up certain highways. Why certain highways was added and why certain fucking lakes and shit. Some of these places is actually destroyed areas or populations where it was heavy black individuals there. It ain't just
But you talking
inside of the
past, I'm
town and
talking about
city and street.
now.
We're
I'm not
talking
talking
now
about
too.
past. I'm talking about now. That's I'm only in the now, and I do feel like there's more white people here in the United States of America than black people. I think that's just a fact.
Prove it.
But you gonna get in the conspiracy bag. I just told you with my own eyeballs I seen this, and then you like, oh no, this is I told you I'm
You're
just going
basing
off my own. I'm not going off of what I've been programmed. I'm going off my
no.
own
But yeah,
my
but
eyeballs.
this is the but this your eyeballs are seeing what the program has created.
See, you go that route. When I say what my eyeballs see, oh, it's only what the program allow you to
Okay,
see.
so if you're on the road and I'm in control of the maps and everything of that nature, correct? And so
Mhm.
now I'm in control of the land and who's where. If I allot this land, because you're gonna go through areas where it's just land and it's only one dude that owns it, and he may be white. You may go through this particular town, and this may be because I'm trying to tell you, you think this because we're centrally located in specific areas, strategically. Let me not even say centrally, strategically
But what that got to do with okay, so these areas that we are
that you go
strategically
through.
concentrated in,
Yes.
why is it less of those the than it is the ones that
Because
are
this shit, you think this shit ain't for us. This shit was never for us and was never about us. This was supposed to be their promised land.
yeah, I know.
That's why
So
they was clearing
what are we
everything
saying
out, but
different
still
right now?
didn't clear
What are we
everything
saying
out.
different right now with
You're
you saying
saying
that?
you're stating when you go through these areas, all you see is it's a fact that it's more white people than black people when that ain't the fact. It's just that in these areas that you go through, because niggas was put
I'm saying it's
strategically in
more
certain
of
areas.
those areas with the whites than it is with the blacks. Listen, you're talking
Yes,
to
we
someone
don't get
that
much.
okay,
We
so what
and the
how is
shit that
that
we had was destroyed. You're
how
not
is
you thinking
listen,
that it didn't
listen, how
minimize
is
us
that
as a
saying
people.
how I'm not saying anything about minimizing
You
us as
you
a
you do
people.
men because now
I'm
they don't
saying
have those areas.
there's more of them physically in this body of land than us physically in this body of land. I'm not saying they are superior to us.
No,
I'm not saying
no,
none of that. I'm
I'm
saying
not.
that there's simply more white people here
No, it's not.
than black people. And you're saying it's because they
It's not.
concentrated us in certain areas. I'm saying there's more areas where they concentrate white people than the areas that they concentrate black people. You're talking to somebody, hold on. You're talking to somebody that
Who's on the
moved
road?
that moved to Atlanta because I seen more black people here than anywhere else I've ever been. When I
Centrally
was driving
located,
my
strategically located.
okay,
Okay.
but that's me proving to understand that we are concentrated certain places. That's why I moved here because we're concentrated in a certain places. But what I'm telling you is I've seen more places on this whole land, these 50 states, whatever you want to call it, I've seen more places concentrated with white people. It's I've been at Walmarts all over this country, and it's sometimes it's like it's like a relief when I see a black person
So
or two.
you do realize that this shit wasn't set up for us.
But
Like
how is that
you
negating what
wanted
I'm
to you
saying? I'm not saying who it's set up for. I'm just saying what it is. I'm not
you're
saying
saying
how it's
you're basing
constructed.
your
I'm just
decision
saying what it is.
you're basing your decision off of the simple fact that you went into these places and you've only seen a certain amount of individuals
Mhm.
that's supposed to be there.
I'm not saying they're not supposed to be there. That's never my
That's
argument. That's not
this
my
whole
argument.
thing, bro. They wiped out whole fucking.
I agree with that.
So that's why you see what you see. But
Okay.
it's
I don't
still
understand.
even yet and still because you're saying that it's more white people than black people, and it's not.
What you're saying is proving what I'm saying. When you're saying we were there and we were wiped out, that's proving what I'm saying. That there are more white people than black people there. That means they wiped us out and they
Your
moved
whole
in
this
and
whole
they
argument is
repopulated
there's
the
more white people in America than black people, and I'm saying that's
yes.
bullshit. That's bullshit. Now
But your
you
proof hasn't
through
said
what you
nothing that
see through their roads, through their routes.
so there's secret roads and routes that I haven't been through that
No, I'm
would
saying
prove
this
that
is
it's
what you
more black
see
people
because these
than
are
white
their
people.
cities that they fucking created. So you're only gonna see what the fuck they
But
want you to see.
I don't just go to major towns.
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
I'm
about nigga.
going to
You're
small
you're on the
towns.
road. So in any nigga that knows that the motherfucking roads that know it's more back roads and side areas than anything. This little
Yeah.
city shit that we see is small and minor
Yeah.
everywhere you go.
But
And
that's
this
why it's
comes from
hard for me
somebody
to
who
go this that's why it's just hard for me to take what you're saying to trump what I've seen. You dig what I'm saying?
you speaking like
Small roads, big
listen.
roads, small towns, big
You're
towns.
speaking to somebody who you do it. You was on the road
Going on
for the
8 years.
job.
Going on
Yeah,
eight
for the
years for the
job.
last 8 years.
And for the job. I've been on the road not for the job. You know what I mean? Actually going and seeing these particular areas and places and shit like that from the east to the west. You know what I mean? I done been in, and this is in a car. This is fucking on a goddamn Greyhound and all of that shit. So I
Mhm.
done seen what other motherfuckers ain't seen. I've been on this road. I know what you talking about in these little areas and shit. You know what I mean? Whether we going through the southern areas, whether we going through the Midwest areas, or whether we going through up north and shit. Whether we sliding over here on the east. You know, I done drove in the mountains up in there, out there by fucking Philly, and I done drove out there in the mountains in fucking Cali. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
all these areas got these, but I'm telling you, you're trying to say, and it just goes to prove the fact you're buying into the white is the majority, black is the minority. That's what I'm getting at,
Listen, this is the way
and it's
you're.
not.
This is no. This
It's
is
a numbers game that they play, and you
what.
playing right into it.
Listen,
You
listen, listen,
you you
listen.
like yo,
This is
and
how you
now
stating
with
it.
that.
This is how you're presenting it, as if I'm just looking at the programming, like I'm just getting this off of the news, or I'm just getting
I'm not
this off
saying you
of
getting off the news. I'm nigga, I
their
ain't saying shit
of.
about the
Hold
news.
on, hold
I'm
on.
talking about you
But
being on the motherfucking road. What you see, I know what I see when I'm on the road because you ain't driving on no different roads than what I done drove on.
so I'm saying what I see. How
And
could they
so in these little
manipulate what I
small,
see with my own two
because
eyes?
they set it up this particular way. That's
So
what
they
you're
set
not
up my
getting.
route to see that.
You're all right. What you're saying, you saying that I'm saying that they set up the route for you to fucking see just then. No,
Mhm.
motherfucker, they set up the route just particularly for them. This shit ain't never had nothing to do. You wasn't supposed to see shit. They was expecting all us to be fucking dead. period.
Okay,
But
so
we
what you
not. And
saying?
now that we here,
Okay,
and
so
we've
what you
been
saying?
here because everywhere that they fucking went, as they made their way from the fucking East Coast all the way to the West, it was niggas around.
I
And
understand.
it was wars
I
and
understand.
fights
Listen,
and
listen,
shit.
listen, listen, listen. I understand what you're saying. This is where I get confused because you say that these the routes. It was never meant for us. It wasn't made for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm saying what I see out here on the road, and you're saying, "Oh no, that's not what it was." And then you say, "Oh, we were killed off." Da 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 da. Okay,
Yes.
cool. We were here first. Okay, cool.
Yes.
That doesn't negate to the what's right now. You dig what I'm saying? After all the blood was spilled, after all of that.
Even after all of that, we're still not a minority. And that's what I'm getting at with you.
Yeah, I
That's what
think
my
you're
whole
saying
point
with the
is.
world. With the world, we're not the minority. We're the
Now I'm not
majority.
talking about. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
fucking
talking
America.
about
I don't give a
America.
fuck about nothing else. I'm talking about America,
I'm
right
talking
here.
about North
This
America.
these particular 40 fucking 9 states here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the only thing that I'm talking about. I ain't even going into broad and who runs what where, because it's a different flag that controls different shit. Just like over here, it's different flags that control different shit. So you have to think of who was running what in what areas, which kingdom had what. We talk about fucking England, we talk about France, we talk about Spain. It's reasons why certain people in of certain ethnicities is around in these areas. That's why your whole fucking West Coast is goddamn speaking Spanish and shit, because you dealing with the fucking Spaniards around there. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we talk York and all of this other shit, because you dealing with the goddamn English over here on this side. So it all depends on, like, one, how those particular colonizers decided to set up their areas. And that don't mean whether you coming through the south, or you coming through the north, or you coming through the east, or you coming through the west. However they decided their systems was gonna be. Remember, it was motherfuckers who was here beforehand who got moved out of the way. Some got moved, some got migrated. Some got murdered. So move, migrated, or murdered. You can either make your choice. We push your ass off this motherfucker, or we kill you, period. And even then, after all of this shit, the capability that we have to reproduce still outnumbers theirs. That's what this whole gun situation is about. Why they made guns and phallic symbols. Why that can take their life, because the same thing is how they were looking at us and our ability to take their lives. But again, that's something deeper to go into. That's why all they war weapons represent phallic symbols. You can on this all day, but that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why niggas now on some, we talked about it in a jokingly manner, but this is what it is. That's why niggas is walking around talking about, yeah, I got that dick and I'm shooting it and blowing it in your face. Because it's about being wiped out. It's about control. The bullets represent sperm. The gun represents the motherfucking phallic symbol, which is your penis for those who don't know. Your clip is your balls.
Full circle.
So all they did was created, we could destroy them through that particular weapon, because you can fuck a whole bunch of white girls and come out with black babies, but you can't, a white dude can't fuck a whole bunch of black women and come out with black babies. So tell me what's going on at these plantations that only had one motherfucker on there. You telling me that these areas it's a majority? Every plantation, everywhere you went, it was the numbers was fucked up, which is why niggas looking now, in hindsight, like, why you niggas ain't
But
tear that
now
motherfucker up?
we would be talking about a different thing, because if you want to talk about us being able to overly repopulate, then they can. I agree with that. That's why they shit just dropped under 50%, where they're not reproducing the way we are. So if we're talking about the
They never
future,
could. That's what the whole
hold on,
race
let me get my
thing
thought
is
out. I'll let you
about.
do your thing. I'll let you do your thing. if we're talking about the future, I feel like yes, it's inevitable. They're not going to be able to reproduce like we are. I'm just simply going off my two eyeballs. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that what it was in past and what it is in the future. That's all I'm saying. That's why it's
Perception. So you're just speaking on perception. And
my
that's what
point
life
of
is about.
view. My point of
Perception and perspective.
I'm not saying that's what life is about. I'm just saying my point of view. I'm just saying simply what I've seen.
From your perspective, you
I'm not
feel
going off of
as if,
second hand. I'm not going off of what he
from
said,
your
she said, what she
perspective,
said.
you feel as if there's more white people than black people.
At this
That's what
moment
you're
in
saying.
time in life, yes. That's it. From my what I can see, my vantage point. That's perfect. My vantage point. That's all
No,
I've
it's just
seen.
your perspective.
My vantage point.
But here's
You're saying
here's
perspective.
here's where this
No,
here's where this
perspective could be thought. I'm talking
here's
about
where this
vision. My
conversation went left.
POV.
Here's where this conversation went left, not in a bad way, where we ended up with an extension. But when you said fact, and it's not fact, you was
What
like,
you
it's
talking
more
about?
white
Fact.
people than black people. Fact. It's a fact. That's how we got to this point.
So that was triggering for you. Be said fact.
That ain't no motherfucking fact. Yeah, of course it's gonna trigger me because that's the mind state they try to keep us in. The minority mindset. Oh, it's only so many of
But
us
I'm not
that
saying
they
it
do.
in a
Listen,
negative
nigga, they do
light.
that
I'm not
same
saying it
shit.
like
They
we're.
do this
That's
number
why I
game
kept saying
shit
no.
in
Hold on, hold
prison.
on.
Hold on,
Because
hold on, hold on.
no,
They
no,
do this
no.
same number
I
game shit
understand.
in prison where they got fucking Spanish, Cuban, this individual all on their IDs and shit like that, where it should say whatever their nationality is. I'm from the Dominican Republic,
But I
Cuba,
made it
or
clear.
Puerto Rico.
I
They
get
made
it. I
it
get it.
white.
I get
Same,
it.
bro.
Hold on,
It's a
hold on, hold
numbers
on.
game. They
But listen, see, you looking at it negatively when I cleared it up already, like probably 20, 30 minutes ago. I'm not looking at it as, oh, they're superior. I'm not looking at it like, oh, I'm
It
not
doesn't
looking at
matter.
that. I'm not
Soon
looking at it
as
like
you
that.
say we're the minority, you are. You don't realize that though. You don't realize the play and the psychological.
But
Man,
I never
listen, go
used
get
those
man.
words
Hold up
minority.
before.
I never used the word
Yeah, you
minority.
did use the word minority. When you go back, go listen to the video. You'll
Probably
see
because
that
you
you did.
already because you probably already presented it, but I
Mm-mm.
didn't look at it as a minority.
No, you brought that up. That's why.
I'm gonna I'm gonna watch the
That's where I
tapes.
was. That's why I turned into that one nigga. Oh, I'm triggered.
No, you definitely triggered, nigga.
I be triggered like a
you can
motherfucker. Hold up.
you can all you want.
Man. Nah,
I'm
man.
trying to lighten it up. This nigga was in his bed. I'm like,
Uh.
bruh, niggas
No.
what
Hey,
like
because
looking
see,
at it
this is why
like
I be like,
yeah.
for me, this is the shit. That's why I be on some chill shit because certain shit, it's certain things that a lot of people don't understand. But I'm gonna go back to the fact what I was about to recommend to you, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Go read her book, The ISIS Papers.
I got it.
That'll
Hold on. Wait.
yeah. So you should know. The hell is wrong with this nigga having a long conversation with me, chat about some shit he should know. So either he read the book or he didn't read the book and get an understanding from what Dr. Welsing was trying to teach us.
You think you the only nigga with a motherfucking bookshelf, nigga. Don't play with me, nigga.
There you
Don't
go.
play
So
with
nigga,
me,
if you
nigga. You
that's
think I'm
hey,
just you think I'm
listen,
hold on. You
hey
need to
chat, y'all want to see the difference between like my books and his books? This nigga book look brand new, bro. Did you open it yet?
no. Oh, I guess look at
That
that.
don't, yeah, that don't
Look,
look like nothing, bro.
look at that.
Don't look like nothing. It ain't withered.
What are you talking about? Look at the top.
Man, that shit
This
is fresh.
this is a
Hey,
all right,
heavy
bro.
starch on them jeans.
All right, bro. All right,
so
bro.
so you should
I got the
already
book. I got the
so
book.
You got the book. So when I started speaking about the
And I
phallic
went right to the
teaching,
book. How long it took me to go get the
you know
book?
what I mean? But look, when I started speaking on the phallic teaching and the symbolisms with the gun and the missiles, your retort should automatically came from that particular book because she speaks about that, the sports, and what all of these
I
different
get
things
that.
mean. Did you read the book?
I get that, but I don't just
Did you
I
read
don't
the
just
book?
hang. I'm reading it. I'm
Oh, okay.
reading it. I'm
So
reading it.
you're gonna get to those points, and now it's gonna shift your thinking on some things. You
But
know what I
this what
mean?
I'm saying. I read the books, but I don't hang my hat on the books. I process what they say, but this is a human being. This is a person.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't law.
No,
This
none of
ain't
this shit is
law.
law.
So I could
Nigga, I
just
don't
take it
even
in.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about law. So that you don't
See,
win
now
me
you
there.
going to something else. It don't matter what
So
word I say. You gonna have a
yeah,
return.
that's
God
why
damn.
I'm the dead because how and this is what I go back to first mind, second mind. You know what I mean? Why would I care about law and things of that nature when there was a law involved that was here before these individuals who you say is the majority now
You keep
arrived?
taking my words out of context.
Man, I ain't taking them out. You gonna
You
check the
take it.
nigga when you check the tape. Yeah, nigga, you gonna listen to the tape, nigga. Just like Chauncey did, nigga. You gonna see.
I'm simply, but you keep losing what I'm saying. I'm simply just going off my. I'm not going off of no secondhand shit. I'm just going off my eyes. I'm just going off
I never
my
lost the point
experience.
that you said. Every time I said you're speaking from when you're out on the road, and I'm showing you what my perspective is by telling you, hey, well, this is what was going on and how this got to this
Okay, it's
point.
like
Why
this.
this looks
It's like
like this.
it's like this. Your whole life, or not even your whole life. Let's just say for the last 8 years. Let's just keep it. You know.
I'm in the last city in America to be desegregated.
Listen, no, I'm not going there. I'm just saying
No, I'm
for
just
the
letting
last
individuals know.
for the last 8 years, you know for a fact that every time you put that shirt on, you wearing the majority of it is red. You notice for a fact you put this shirt on every however long for the last 8 years. This shit is fucking red. But I come through and say, no, that ain't actually red. That ain't the majority of it. The majority of it is actually blue. I'm telling you, I read the books. I know the deeper information on all of this. The majority of that shirt is actually blue, but you're operating off of your eyeballs, what you actually see. That's what you're operating on. But I'm coming on a whole nother level. No, listen, you don't understand. The majority of that shirt is actually blue. And but they want you to think that the majority of that shirt is red, but it's actually not. It's actually blue. They didn't want blue to take over this shirt. They wanted red. They wanted in your eyes, they wanted you to think that red actually controls the majority of that shirt, but it's actually blue. I have the books to back it. I have everything to back it. It's actually blue. How would you respond to me?
You're telling me that I will go and do my research.
Off rip, you ain't saying that. You're gonna be like, no, nigga, I'm looking at the shirt right now. I've been looking at the shirt for the last 8 years. It's
If you came to
majority
me,
red.
no, if you came to me and said, I have some information that may possibly uh give you and see here's the forming. See, you
You
can't
know
be
why I
like,
know
yeah,
that's bullshit?
here's the forming, because you can't be like it'll change your perspective. You have to be like that'll give you a deeper introspective. You know what I mean, on
You know
your
why I
view
feel
on
like that's
this.
bullshit?
You got to remember, no, it
Because
ain't bullshit. Listen, listen,
how fast you
see,
shut
listen,
down me
listen,
saying I seen the white people.
listen, listen,
You
listen.
shut that down immediately.
Remember, listen how I just told you. hey man, I'm gonna give you this book, or I read this book and it'll change your perspective. Or, hey man, I was reading this book, woo, this, and I had this, and they was factual. You may want to look into it. You know, it could give you some deeper introspective. You see how the difference between that is? This is the thing with me, motherfucker. You
But now
can't be
we're
like, hey
just
man, this
talking
will
about
change your.
feelings.
This will
No, now
no.
we're
This ain't
just
about
talking about
feelings. This is
ego and feelings.
analytical. This is
Because now
this
I
is
gotta tiptoe around how to
no.
convince you on something.
This is why I hate the fucking English language. And part of it ain't our language shit that there. So I'm telling you, you know, you're looking at perspective and introspective and the difference between the two and how to the presentation to individuals, because I'm coming from a logical point. I'm not coming from no emotional shit. That's why I just told you, you could go through the fact of saying that we can speak on this from I can show you this and it can change your perspective, or this is what I had on this. If you check it out, you may gain some deeper introspective. Which the difference between the two is you trying to tell me some shit and what's going to happen to be the end result versus me going and searching and getting the end result. You understand? Hey, this may deeper your introspective. So now I know that I
But you
have to
didn't
go
even
do
come at me
my
with that
research.
about this topic. You
No,
were
you
telling me what it really is.
because you went to the fact you used the word, and this is where you dealing with
Majority
me. You
and
said
minority.
majority,
I
you said minority, and you was talking about facts. And I'm like, this nigga just said these is facts. That this is, and you
I
know,
said for a fact what I've seen. That's what I said was a fact. What I've seen with my
no, because
eyes.
I asked you the question specifically. You're saying that it's more whites than blacks. Whites are the majority, and blacks is the minority. You said the blacks are the
So
minority,
so we
and
always
that's
do this. No, listen, we always do this. We can't ask Siri right now.
what.
What's the majority race on this in the United States?
That's not gonna get us
Okay,
anything
see,
good.
I
Nah,
knew it. I knew
because
it.
it's not.
You would listen to
No,
you would listen
no,
to her
no,
for
no, no, no,
anything else, but for
no.
that you would not listen to her for.
Listen, because think about this. It goes back to what I was fucking saying 15, 20 minutes ago about motherfuckers going to prison and the way that they have the number game set up. I know it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy was fucking Echeverria and they had him fucking white. He barely fucking spoke English, you know what I'm saying? But they had him down as white, and it's a lot of motherfuckers on these lists and cars and shit like that everywhere you go, where they changed that little shit just because of census.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So if I went here, they're only gonna give me what they have on
And the
census for the
census.
numbers.
I get it. I understand census.
It's not gonna be the
And that we
reality.
didn't that we didn't report on the census. Like we always just looked at census like fuck that shit. The government
Mm-hmm.
is after us. But that's still numbers that I don't know, man. We talking in circles now. But yeah, we deep in right now, man. We over 3 out. Damn, you're fucking see. His phone just died, ladies and gentlemen. But we was getting to it, man. We was getting to it, man. But deep convo, and I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. But we're gonna number fizzy. You feel what I'm saying? And we just hope y'all return back next week. And same time, same place, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And yeah. Yeah, make sure y'all tune back in. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media at Reasonable Clout Podcast, on X at Clout and Reason. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube at Reasonable Clout Podcast. Appreciate y'all for joining in, man. till the next time. We're gonna see y'all. Peace.